What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. I'm not sure if y'all can hear me, but I wanted to do a discussion with y'all. Shout out to the Prophet of Thought. We had a debate. It was a pretty good debate, and it was the people that were debating was myself, BMT, Business Minded Talk, Gabe A. I believe he talks about tech and pretty much on business. The opposing side, it was a shout out to SKC and Jessica X. I believe Jessica X is they. So everybody was a content creator, and we had a discussion on what's going on. What's going on Ty Dan? We had a discussion on women coming into the space and teaching versus different types of alternate lifestyle people, them coming in. And as I listened to the conversation, you know what I'm saying, but I wanted to hear it out. Something was brought before us that there's not that we want women to come into the space and teach. And I said, well, dang, I ain't never heard that before. I never heard that before. We want women to come in and teach. Now, this is very different, for the reasons that I could have sworn this was a space for men to come amongst men to learn how to properly navigate in the workforce, uh, in the home, and social atmospheres and stuff. That's what I believe was the space for the Manosphere. If you're coming on in, make sure you like the video, share the video, dislike the video, or better yet, don't worry, I'll open it up in like 30 minutes. Now I'm talking to y'all as a Manosphere content creator. I've been here for a while, and I was just very amazed. I was like, "Whoa, okay, this is dude." I mean, I'm no stranger to this because ultimately, I have females that are on my panel. I've had females on my panel. But I always made sure that on my catalog, I always said, this is teachable moment for black men or men. But I never had it where if I was doing stuff straight for the men, I separated the women from the men talking points. Because I wanted the energy that you as men receive came from a man. Like when a father talks to a son, an uncle, some type of, I want the energy to be coming from a space of authority because we already know that black men we don't see enough when it comes to authority. We just don't. So when it comes about thinking about that, I had to ask the question, how's this going to lead to? Now, if somebody tells me, honestly, that hey, that this could be a good thing, that honestly that this is going to come out to benefit us, I would like to ask how my black brothers, and I mean I'm all open for wanting to learn. I I'm all open for wanting to learn. I don't have nothing against anybody. You know what I'm saying? I was told that there's I've gone to female panels and listened and heard the talking points and everything. And and I do enjoy them. I shout out to Sister George, Concrete Rose. You know what I'm saying? I've been to Jessica X's panel. I never been to Kendra D. But I would definitely like to talk, or if I literally can sit down with the women that are now coming into the manosphere, I would like to know what is it that you are going to bring to us to benefit us. I think that's something fair because now that I'm hearing that, and I'm like, if that's the case, are the women going to allow the men to go into their space and tell the women how they should move and how they should recognize the authority of a man? But I would feel that that would be the ultimate position. If we're having the women coming in and they're going to be teaching us about how to recognize that of how a woman should be and a pick me and all this other set stuff, I want to know, is the energy going to be vice versa? No, no, no. There's nothing. There's nothing to be confused. I don't think you was there for the debate. You wasn't there. You just wasn't there, brother. Because now we have it where there are now women allies that are now in the manosphere that are content creators that are going to be recognized. So when I'm hearing that people are saying that, hey, we're going to have it where, yes, there are going to be female content creators in the manosphere space, then I would ask you, should you still be calling it the manosphere? You got to ask yourself the question. And I'm not on no attack. I'm just being straightforward. If you don't believe me, you can go ahead and go look at the debate. Because I'm just asking this. Y'all brother share the video. I want to have the conversation with y'all. Because that would be like me saying, okay, God, I'm going to be going over to the women's sphere and I'm going to be teaching women how to recognize the authority of a man and him being in a position to run the home in a position of structure, how to recognize masculinity. Are we going to be having that same type of energy? Because I'm hearing that if the women are coming in this space and they're going to be teaching the men, then I wanted to know what is the same energy that the men are going to be getting. There's no confusion in that. That literally was what it was. I'm asking a straightforward question. I am pulling my Manosphere card on the table and I'm asking that of the people. Because if you're having it now where the women are going to be teaching the men, then I would say, then don't call this a Manosphere anymore. Don't. Is that what we're going into? I come to you as black men because if I need to know something, I want a male authority like me to help me understand the circumstances that have been circumvented through my community. Don't we got enough women teaching the boys in the home? J.I., am I making this up? I knew you was there. And I saw the men, they were saying they agreed. What's wrong with having a woman teach in the Manosphere? I said, oh, snap. We there now? We there now? Is this where we going? Congratulations. Welcome. Welcome, ladies. Welcome to the Manosphere. Please, please grab yourself a beer. We have some boiled peanuts. We have some chicken and ribs on the grill. Welcome. I want to see this talk start to spread out because we are now welcoming our female brethren to the Manosphere. Congratulations. Welcome. I am welcoming you as a black heterosexual family man. I am welcoming y'all to the doggone Manosphere. No, I saw you, Ricardo. Like I said, y'all thought I was crazy all them time. BMT, you rambling. Was I rambling? S1, welcome. You are now a Manosphere brethren. And all women, welcome. Welcome to the Manosphere. Notice. Now, I want to show y'all, but now listen. Let me go over to BMT channel. I'm gonna go because you see the thing about it is I understand that, hey, this is what y'all want. I'm not gonna stop you because I understand that at this point I've given you all whatever y'all ask for as men. I have willingly given you all because I believe that you brothers, this is a space for y'all. Now, ultimately, if this is where we're at now, then literally you can't call it successfully the Manosphere no more. Because the Manosphere was set up for men to be amongst men, to be men effectively in the community with masculine energy, with energy. That's how I envision the Manosphere. And I get some people say, Zero, I know he's like, well, it's to combat feminism, but shit, I guess feminism done. Now we got feminine energy in the Manosphere. So to say you're combating feminism with women that are now in your space, it's kind of like you using the devil to fight the devil. Hmm? Now I'm gonna show you now. Oh, Faith, welcome to the Manosphere. You are now a teacher of the Manosphere. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All women are welcome now. We have my channel, which it has been like this for a while, a channel for discussion. We try to be that big for y'all. You know what I'm saying? A channel for discussion on issues of home, politics, dating, religion, entertainment, business, investment, and cultural empowerment. The show is dominantly run and pushed for men to be better fathers, husbands, sons, and lovers. So much more to their community with the help of positive women. To what did I say? For men and women, this show is dominantly run by and pushed for. Who did I say that's for? Men. For men. My show has been for men. Whoa. Whoa. BMT, you made a show this many years for men? What? What? You made this show for men since 2017? I have 4 channels, all were made for men. BMT, BMT2 Unfiltered, Black Men's Congregation, Philosophies and Comics, Negro Shade Radio. All those were made for black men by a black man. To be better fathers, husbands, sons, lovers, and so much more to their community with the help and the help of positive women to support and back them up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't say that they are going to be running the channel. I said they were going to be supporting my channel. He said that a long time ago. But I understood the creed of the Manosphere. Oh, I feel like I'm about to start preaching today. So I subjected my will to access. Thank you. What's going on, Offie? You know I'm about to drop it for you, brother. No, and Offie, like I said, Offie, I love you, brother. I walk, like I said, welcome. No, welcome to women. You're welcome. Well, thank you for the super chat. Let me read y'all donations. Let me make sure I give you your pay. Praise be to homage. Counselor Murray, welcome. Thank you. Alfie, welcome. Thank you. For a lot of us who have been and walked in this space, we came here to fellowship, to build amongst men, to help other men understand how to navigate. When I go to Alfie Kingdom, I go there to sit with other men on that panel that literally discuss the energy of how men should be moving, dealing with the dating market, dealing with their masculine energy, learning how to be a man in their own right. Grown man business. Listen, y'all. Listen, I understand we can have the conversation, but I understand. Listen, y'all, be prepared. Are we saying now? I don't even know who's in the Womanosphere. I don't even know who's in that space. Derek Jackson. So if y'all agreeing that women should have the right to teach y'all how to be men, then guess what? Don't worry, don't worry. Y'all gonna get them lessons from women. Y'all gonna get, and I don't want to hear nothing. Nothing. I'm all for having conversations with others with the opposite sex, because I'm a man. I'm a man. I don't mind having sex. I don't mind having and laying down and sexing on my woman. I don't mind having conversations with a woman. But what kind of throws me off and bothers me is when I, as a man, am having to be taught how to be a man by a woman, and then I'm like, what the fuck? So now you know how to teach me how to be a man? So JI should have the right to go over to the female channel and tell them about financial abortion. Alfie should have the right to go over to the women's channel and tell them how to recognize his energy when he steps in the room all women should fall upon their feet and submit to Afi. Let me know when we start doing these embargo cards for women to allow us to go into their space and teach them. Please, Jesus, let me know. I got so much lessons I will be teaching them. Let me know when they start passing us the cards to go over there. I won't stop, y'all. I'm happy that we now got the women teaching that. Shit, good. No, Mama Rain, we now have it, Mama Rain. You now can be a content creator in this space. So all women, go ahead, set up your channel and put Manosphere, hashtag Manosphere behind your as long as you support that of a traditional black family home, or support your man. If you have a man, you support your man and you support that of having a man in the home, make sure you put Manosphere behind it so that way you can come on in. Women, you are now allowed to come in to teach the Manosphere. Welcome, welcome. We welcome you. We have boiled peanuts, beer. We got ribs and chicken on the grill. Welcome. Like I said, y'all welcome to the Manosphere. Y'all are now welcome to the brotherhood. I didn't know we needed allies that badly. Shit. But we do. I mean, I ain't got nothing against no women. I love that. Yes, SW. Boiled peanuts. You can have all the boiled peanuts you want. JI, get back to the grill. We're gonna be talking about game and all that. Yes, Bane, you can get a plate. Everybody, welcome. This is a congratulatory meeting of all the women that are now coming into the Manosphere. I welcome you. I like having women at the party now. Now it doesn't have to be an all men's party. Ji, get your ass back on the grill. Shut up. I welcome y'all back on the grill. Excuse Ji, y'all gonna have to learn how to deal with that now that y'all in the Manosphere. Ji's mouth definitely has no filter. Y'all can talk, curse, hell, y'all can doggone take off your bra, walk around with no shirt on. That's what some of us men like to do. We play PlayStation and Xbox. We talk about stuff. We talk about all the damn stuff that we like to talk about as men. You know, it's just like ESPN. We got women on the panel now. I welcome all of y'all. Y'all are now part of the Manosphere now. Welcome. This is not my words. This is what has been already been pushed out now. And I welcome y'all to the goddamn thing. I didn't know when this had happened, but now we have women that are content creators of the Manosphere. I mean, shit, there was already a list saying that they had female content creators in the Manosphere. So I mean, well, damn, we here. Welcome. I could have sworn we had a doggone, what's going on, Dark Force? I could have sworn we had a doggone issue with male mentorship in the community. I could have sworn we had it where women were saying that they wanted the men to teach the boys and the other men. Thank you, SW. With people thinking that I made this up. Y'all voted for this last night. Y'all voted for this last night. I was like, damn. I guess me and Gabe, we was on the side that it was, gay, do you want a gay black man in the Manosphere? versus a woman. So I said, okay, well, no matter what, if that dude is gay, I could give a shit. I can give a shit about that man being gay. I really don't. What that man do behind closed doors is not my business. I really don't give a shit about that. I ain't got nothing against that. I just literally said, if he's gay, only way how y'all would know is if he told y'all. No offense, but I gotta be real with y'all black men. A lot of the higher positions are run by gay men. I don't know what to tell y'all. Y'all don't believe me. I don't make this shit up. When y'all go into the latrines, do y'all ask men if they're gay? And I know y'all say BMT trying to push this gay agenda. No, I'm just being real with y'all. Nobody said anything to the dude up there bragging about fucking a sex doll. Nobody said anything about that. Uh, let me help y'all with this. Let me teach y'all what society says about that. And y'all all for sex dolls and shit. Well, hey man, I'd rather be with a sex doll than deal with a woman. I'm gonna say, all right, cool, here we go. Is having sex a sex doll part of the LGBTQ? Full silicone solid sex doll male as for sex toys for gay men. Let's keep it down. Real sex doll for women. Sex dolls, AliExpress. Sex doll porn videos. Male sex doll. You notice that all this stuff falls into the goddamn, I don't know, the rainbow community. I'm just saying, I don't make this up. They literally, I don't make, I don't make this up. Well, y'all were praising a dude that was part of the LGBTQ, and I said, oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay, I had to get off the topic. I had to get off the topic, Kane. I got to find out what's going on at the barbecue. I'm not against y'all. I just want to know when y'all were for the sex dolls. I'm like, damn. But now I clearly see that hey, sex dolls, welcome. Women, welcome. Welcome. Dudes asking about penis sizes, welcome. This is the Manosphere. Pure imagination. Make a wish. Don't be surprised. This is the Manosphere. So y'all can't come to me about shit no more. No. BMT done told y'all we here now. We here now. Y'all can't get mad at me. Shit. Let me know when we doing the hair coloring thing. Y'all. I walk elite. I mean, shit. I would just like to request if can our female counterpart teachers Can y'all wear skimpy clothing when y'all teach? Whenever y'all come on, please please play the Willy Wonka song whenever y'all come out and do y'all shows. I will gladly, like I said, I welcome all the female content creators that are here. Welcome. Uh, Again, you are now part of the Manosphere. I never thought I'll see the day, but hey, shit, we here now, baby. Y'all men, y'all miss mama that much that y'all want to be taught by a woman again. And I'm for it. Okay, cool. But I don't want to hear nothing whenever, because mind y'all, when y'all start going to that level now, yeah. When y'all start going there, hey, just make sure you know. Be careful. Women will snap back when you start getting on them about certain stuff. See, me as a man, I expect Kane and me to get into it like wolves on that panel. We're gonna be like dogs. We're gonna be like dogs. No, Mama Rain, you are now part of the Manosphere. Hush. Get to the grill. Go flip the goddamn rib. They need to get turned. Y'all are now in the Manosphere. I welcome you. I welcome you. Why are y'all ashamed? We here now. Why are y'all ashamed of being part of the Manosphere? I knew it was coming someday. Get the mic up. Thank you, J.I. J.I. is damn making sure the boiled peanuts get properly seasoned. Kane, make sure you pass out the cold. Make sure the beers are cold. We got to make sure that we have a good congratulatory party. I want to make sure that the women get properly fed. Y'all can ask us any question y'all want. There's nothing taboo. We're gonna talk about it all. Oh my God! God damn, that's what. Sarah, what? 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 You already want to change the name? We can't keep the Manosphere name. Hold up. I vote we change the name to be inclusive of woman. Oh God, man. What? I done dropped my beer. Shit. Fuck. Damn, it already started. Affirmative action already took place in the battlefield. They already talking about changing the name. The woman. Oh God. Ah! Oh God. We done lost. We need more. We also I welcome Janae. Please, baby girl, you come on into the Manosphere too. We need some pretty cam up girl faces in the Manosphere. Please, welcome to the Manosphere. Shout out to the super chat. Thank you. Can we have some hot wings? Yes, women. Can y'all please make some hot wings at the Manosphere? Welcome. You are now all part of the Manosphere now. Kane, we need to make sure we got cold bears. The women are now part of the Manosphere. Women, you can loosen up your zipper to your pants, and be men. Let your gut hang. I am all here. Sister Asada, welcome to the Manosphere. I did not know because a woman just said, you know what, I want to support. Oh God, we all get. it's, well, fuck. I mean, at this rate, he might as well get in here too. Y'all got to understand the difference between a woman saying, I support you, men, versus I am teaching you, men. There's a clear difference. There's a difference between support and teaching. Dark man, we yes, we can have wings at this party. I you know what? I welcome all of y'all to the Manosphere. We're here for this. This is what y'all want. Y'all want the women in. Y'all want to make sure this is no longer just a gender exclusive club. All I'm asking, ladies, can y'all please give me my card to the Womanosphere? I just want a seat. All I ask is, where's the women that are going to be teaching that are wives? In that case, we need Sister Asada. She should be the headmaster of her division. Go get me the women that are in the home raising kids. Go get me them women. Go get me them. I wanna talk to them. I need experience. Are we getting the baby bottle pop girls? Are we getting cute females in the Manosphere that just look hot? Are we gonna be doing makeup tutorials on men how to get the zits off of y'all face? Oh, no, Mama Asada, no, you are a content creator now. See, that's a woman that has always been with a lot of the brothers in the forefront supporting us. She wasn't trying to jump in the front line. She has come through and spoken wisdom on my panel, X's panel, Art's panel, BGS's panel, but she never said, I am teaching you men. Hey, there's a difference between when a woman just says, I am going to support my man, versus now I am going to teach the men. Holy, oh my God. And if y'all, listen, man, I can't go to a female space and teach women about menopause and POS. I can't teach no women about their body like that. I just can't. Hey, ladies, let me go ahead and do a makeup tutorial about how y'all should be going out there and dressing and wearing your shoes, what proper gowns and stuff you should wear for the evening summer. What shit? I can't go and teach y'all women. That's not my place. I don't try to step on the women's toes because I ain't no damn woman. I know my place. Girls' bathroom, boys' bathroom. Do we need the girls to start coming in and teaching the men how to piss? Let me know. Let me know. I'm not here to bash. I'm not bashing. So I don't want y'all thinking BMT's bashing. I have not been bashing. I've been congratulating the women. What's going on, Love Wisdom? Welcome, Love Wisdom. You are now a member of the Manosphere. I am welcoming all women now. We now saying that we need female allies of the Manosphere. That was what was said last night. We need female allies of the Manosphere. Y'all can also be content creators also. Welcome to the Manosphere. Welcome. Grab your boiled peanuts. Get your hot. You get ribs. We just now got hot wings brought here. Thanks to Dark, he want the hot wing. Now understand this, brothers. The women sometimes they may not want to cook. They also want to be respected equally. As us. So I can't feel no type of way when they call y'all certain names and saying stop acting like a bitch. I don't want y'all to feel like triggered and say, well, you can't be saying that. No. As a man calling another man a bitch, I'm okay. Because see, men be saying that to each other like, hey, man, the fuck up. But let one of these women tell you, man, the fuck up. I'ma see how you handle that. Oh, I cannot wait. Don't worry, Love Wisdom. I will be opening up the panel real soon, dear. I can't wait till the woman teachers tell y'all to man fuck up. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh my God. Oh God, it's gonna be so amazing. Y'all gonna be having women telling y'all man to fuck up. Y'all gonna be telling y'all how to, hey, be a man. I want to see how y'all tell them when they say y'all need to see a man telling you to be responsible. Just think about it. A man telling another man you need to be responsible and take care of your responsibilities, that's one thing. That means when a woman gets on you and says you need to be responsible for your kids, I should have no goddamn pushback. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. See, I understood when I had my issues as a man, my father saying, boy, you made that problem. You made that baby. You brought that woman in your house. Man the fuck up and quit being a bitch. And when my father jacked me the fuck up and looked me in the eyes with his bloodshot eyes, I understood the lesson. I understood the power. So I wanted to make sure that when that woman tells you that same energy, and when I want to see how it's going to be received. Women, I want y'all in the chat to say, man, the fuck up. Please. Put that, you're allowed to. You're part of the Manosphere now. Make sure you say, ladies, please put in the chat, man, the fuck up. Manosphere. Ladies, you are now allowed to say, man, the fuck up in the Manosphere. Go ahead, try it. Go ahead, try it. Ladies, please, put that in the chat. Man, the fuck up. No, Omega. No. Man, the fuck up. Now y'all allowed to say that. So we can't know. So when y'all hear that, and they start telling you how to be a man and how to recognize women, I do not want to hear no pushback. Oh no. Oh no. I don't want to hear no pushback. All I want to hear is okay. Thank you, thank you. It's okay. You can say that. I know it's a new word that y'all were always told y'all can't tell us. But as a teacher, you can tell us that. Go ahead, ladies. Say it out your mouth. I know you always wanted to say that with no pushback. You can say that now. Come on, Love Wisdom. Come on, Taylor. Come on, S1. Come on, all of y'all. Ladies, you can say it now. Man, the F up. We can't get mad at you now. You are teachers now. Feel. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link, open up the panel. I welcome y'all. Look at it, Faith. I know it's a new word, but you said it wrong. It's okay, but you'll get it. It'll start rolling off the tongue. It'll start rolling off the tongue. See, it's a new word. See, y'all haven't gotten used to y'all manosphere powers yet. But don't worry, you'll get used to it. Y'all get used to it. Today is a great day. Exactly, Ty Dan. Y'all can't say I made this up because y'all voted for this. We voted. It was a vote last night. Welcome, ladies, to the Manosphere. You are now part of a great Destonio distance. I don't know where the fuck we got. I don't know where we going now. Yeah. I don't know where we going. I don't know where we going. I can deal with a gay dude in the Manosphere. Shit, y'all done co-sign that. I'm fine with a gay dude being in the Manosphere. I can deal with that. Hey, shit. The woman now? Shit, hey. Welcome, Love Wisdom. You're now part of the Manosphere. Welcome.
Negative. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm just going to say this and I'm going to drop down. Listen, I can't believe what I'm hearing. You know, I said this before. The key word is man, meaning it's for men only. No women are allowed. When you let women into a space that is specifically for the men, it's automatically compromised.
Uh-oh.
Now, these same dudes will sit up here and say they had been infiltrated by women. No, brothers. There cannot be infiltration without invitation. One more time. There cannot be infiltration without invitation. You've invited these women in for 3 reasons. Your ego, you trying to fuck, and you trying to prove to everybody that you got these hoes in check. You made them moderators. You gave them extra channels. So long as they agreed with you, so long as they were sniffing your boxer lines, it was okay. Then when you couldn't get along, with other men, you started acting like hoes towards other men. Now all of a sudden, it's the women's fault. No, that's your fault. This was your agency for black men and boys. Women should not have been allowed in that space at all. Same thing when you talk about Married with Children. Al Bundy had a group called No Ma'am. Men against Amazonian masterhood. Everything went fine until Al and his gang took his women to the nudie bar and all of that stuff, and it was no longer No Ma'am. Women, we had no problem telling you, what the hell are you doing here? I have seen women kick men out for saying hello. Women, we will tell you, you got your own space. Why are you over here? But men, for some odd reason, focused in a woman's panty lines and what a woman is doing, instead of building other men, they will destroy something that they've built. Now, I am not a part of the Manosphere. It's called Manosphere. That ain't my business to be in there. But when I hear all these whining and complaining about the women won't let us leave and the women this and the women that, my nigga, you let the women in. You let them in. There was no infiltration. You invited these women in. You welcomed them in with open arms. Y'all remember that episode on Martin? After Martin came back from his little hiatus, Gina done redid the whole apartment. She done took his do the right thing poster down, done painted the walls mint green. This is what happens when you let women into a space that's supposed to be for you. Now women, they want to go to the strip club now all of a sudden. When was that a thing? Now they want to sit down in the barber shop with you. This is what happens when you let them in. So you can't get mad at infiltration when you gave them an invitation. That's all I have to say. Y'all have a good day, and I'll be supporting from the chat.
Well, welcome to the Manosphere. Welcome to the Manosphere. All congratulatory welcomes to the Manosphere for women. I never thought I'd see the day, but y'all are definitely welcome. Thai City, it's a different day, man. Shit. You can't get mad at me. You can't get mad at me. Listen, man, hey, let me know when y'all women open up an auto shop and start changing oil and dropping filters and making sure that. Let me know when y'all start doing them auto shop channels and stuff. I guess we're gonna be talking about it all. Pump and dump seminars will be starting soon. I need y'all to start talking about family court issues. Like I said, hey, y'all gonna have to. What's going on, straight up, man? I haven't heard from you in a while, man. I thought COVID took you away from me, man. Hey, it's all love, man. Y'all, welcome to the grill. Y'all are in Faith. Welcome to the Manosphere. You are now in the Manosphere now. Welcome.
Well, unlike my other female compadre, I love you, love wisdom, but I embrace this introduction into the Manosphere. I mean, infiltration. I mean, introduction, not infiltration. I'm sorry. I embrace this introduction into the Manosphere. I think that this will be a great infiltration. I mean, introduction into the Manosphere. I think this will be a wonderful opportunity for women to come in and finally control. I mean, finally be able to tell men our side of what we think they should do. I think that this will be a wonderful opportunity, ladies. Ladies, don't you want to teach the men how to financially support their homes and their families by telling them that they need to definitely, on their direct deposit, on their payrolls, on their jobs, they need to be putting 50% of their income directly into your account. Yes, we can definitely teach the Manosphere a thing or two about what they need to do with the women.
That's something that we talk about. What is this now? All of a sudden you talking about? Now y'all talking about y'all want the money to be trajectory. Oh, whatever.
Yes, most definitely. Because see, once again, we are teaching, you are learning. No talking back, okay? You guys have got to start. Get your notepads out. Start taking notes, okay? The new color of the Manosphere emblem shall now be ruby pink.
What the fuck?
Yes, okay. I said it.
Sorry,
ruby pink.
I need some damn dominant, some goddamn red pill information. Arthur Kingdom, the goddamn king, the goddamn one of the godfathers of literally speaking game for life. What's going on? Shout out to the Arthur Kingdom book. He just now finished it. I still got to do that interview and get that review off of you, brother. But what's going on, Arthur? I know you don't mind having females in your chat and all that other stuff. We need your wisdom, brother. We definitely need your wisdom. What's going on, Arthur? I think I'm not sure if he's there yet. But listen, ladies.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you now. You
Okay. Yeah, what's going on, brother? Yeah, we got to let's do the interview next week, man. We can do it for sure. You know, I'll shoot you the book and shit, you know what I'm saying? And one of them, I'll probably shoot you the first one, start you with that one.
Oh wow, you got multiple books? God damn, brother. Listen, bro.
Yeah, brother. I got a finesse game. I got conversations with the mind. I got analytical confusion, and I got dominance mindset of a king.
Yeah, damn, boy. And now, brother, what's your thoughts on now? We have now have women in the Manosphere. I'm about to call it the Womanosphere, but shit, I don't know what it's gonna be called later on. What's your feelings now? I welcome them. We have them now.
You know what? I think players need to just have some discernment and be able to take the information and apply it to themselves. Like me personally, I learned a lot of game from women, but at the same time, it wasn't me necessarily getting laced by a woman, but it's just me watching how women move in my environment, in my upbringing, and I learned that way. So I don't necessarily mind uh, women teaching because I'm a coach, so it's a little different, man. Like, so I'm not just a person in the chat watching and I'm agreeing with some shit because I know games. So a woman really can't tell me some shit that I don't know. And if she does tell me some shit that I don't know, I can respect it and apply. You know what I'm saying? Because I have my own principles and shit, really. So it's not really to be swerved by a woman or no other man because my experience taught me what I know.
Right, right. You know, on my panel, you know what I'm saying, just like how you have going on your panel, I don't mind bringing the women up because you do get that alternate look at things from their perspective. You know, I can appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I had a female come up on the panel and some guys looked at me and they said, BMT, why you got that woman up there? I said, well, shit, you know what I'm saying? We got a female. She's gonna be confirming. Mr. George, welcome. You
What's up, Sister George? What's up,
Sister George, welcome. You are now officially Manosphere. Clap it up for you and Concrete. Y'all a Manosphere now.
Yeah. See, with me, brother, I don't like a lot of cats had chicks on their panels and shit. Like, I don't deal with the bullshit, so I don't have women on my channel talking reckless. And the only time that I did is because I wanted her to, because it was people attacking her in the chat. So I knew she was with the shit, and she's from Haiti, so I knew she was about that life. So I brought her up to address the dudes who she was going into a chat. But other than that, women don't talk I don't have arguments and shit like that. Like, I run my shit kind of,
I seen you do that. Yeah. Like, I seen you do that to the brothers. I seen you get on them.
They come in there and listen and giggle and have a good time. Women don't be getting all into that. That's not my vibe, so I don't have to worry about that type of shit. So other guys might, but I'm a respectable dude. I respect everyone who respect me. You feel me? And if it come to a point where it's disrespectful, you get checked and you'll get blocked, and that's it. Shit.
I feel you with that. God damn, brother, you be just spitting game. Why do you think? And I'm just asking, do you think a lot of these men are going to be able to handle this? A lot of them, they're not at the level of chess that you're playing at, Offie. You think some of them are going to be able to handle a woman teacher? You think they're going to be able to handle that?
That's a good question, brother. See, my avenue was different because I know the other side of the game. So what do I mean by this? Well, I teach, life coach, do all of this shit, and I talk to the guys. So what I'm saying is a lot of guys are embracing female dating coaches, not necessarily because they want to learn game, but they want the validation from women. Ooh. Right? So that's why they do it. So they're embracing it because if it's a nice looking chick, and hey, Billy, it's good to see you. You see that at Mayday Day right there.
Damn.
So that's why they're doing it. It's not necessarily what she's saying. It's just that now they have a way to interact with a hot chick. You know what I'm saying? Or get validation through super chats and shout outs and shit. So that's why they don't mind it. They can, they can get that interaction that they thirst for. You know what I'm saying?
Right. See, yeah, but I noticed a lot of the female, I ain't never seen no ugly female content creator that be speaking on how to get how men should behave. I wait for the day I see that happen, that you get that type of woman that look like Rasputia start speaking on that shit. I mean, if it was a brother that literally, what I'm saying, that he got some look struggles, but he's still pulling abroad, that we gonna listen to that brother. We're like, damn, how you doing that? Like, how you pulling that? You know what I'm saying? This is my piece.
The reason why I brought up the coaching part of it is, in the other side, and what I didn't say is because I know how thirsty men are for sex and how much they put it on the pedestal. See, red pill contents and all of that, and dating. See, when they be in these lives and they in the chat, they kick the player shit. Oh yeah, man, it's all about this. But when they DM me problems with a girl, they give me different energy. Right? So I know the other side, bro. So like a lot of these dudes be online pimping and behind the scenes simping.
Oh man, you can't tell us all that right now. Like you gotta say that for your goddamn for your shit. You giving out some gold gems. Like damn,
Yeah.
you know. But
Online pimping, online simping. You know, this how they do it, bro. They, you know, especially the black dudes, they'll hit me up, right? Instagram, boom. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. You know, I usually be doing my thing, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I got like 2 in rotation, and then I got this one over here. You know what I'm saying? But it's this one. That's how it started every time. Now the simping. When I hear but, then I already know the simping coming.
Oh,
Yeah. That's why I made it one of my lives. When I make it, how to stop expert level pussy chasing. Like guys be getting like dating and shit all mixed up. Like I'm really a motivational personal development coach, but since I interact with women, guys pit me to the women shit. But really, I'm about purpose first. You know, personally.
You know the thing about it. You know the thing about it is that see, I don't mind the co-ed talking because you know what I'm saying like. You know, certain men, I feel like a lot of men, you know, and I've seen them, they when they come, I remember you did an amazing, y'all go check out Offie's channel.
Yeah.
Check out his channel. Also, I believe you have a wrench, and please drop your channel in the description. See, I like to promote my brother.
And I do show myself too.
Yep.
I cam up. I'm just not doing it now.
So
yeah.
Now the thing about it, I see a lot of brothers coming to you for advice on how to go about handling in life. I want to know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm you know, is it going to be received the same when, see, Offie, you telling me as a man to fuck up. I'm wondering, are the brothers going to be able to receive it the same way when Faith says that out of her mouth? Is that going to be received? Because you know how us men, as we talk to each other, but is it going to be received the same when a woman says that to a man?
Man, you want me to give you some fire gang?
Oh,
let me give you some fire gang. Hold on, let me see if they want it real quick. Y'all put it in the chat. Y'all want some fire gang? Put a fire sign. Because y'all gotta want it first before I get. I ain't gonna just give it to deaf ears. I gotta know y'all want it first.
Yeah, let me know if y'all. I mean, because like I said, you know, Offie gonna tell y'all for real now. He be seeing a lot of shit, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? He gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? He gonna keep it real.
This the first thing. Two players who want to date and shit. For instance, me example. I can't. There's no possible way that I could have wrote in my notebook, but wrote and published 4 books along with 4 audiobooks chasing ass. How about that? But see, if I'm an author and that makes ass can chase me now. See how it works? you know, I mean, for real. If I meet a chick and I'm a woman and I'm a nice looking guy, and then if I tell her I write, she's gonna assume it's a hobby, and then I got 3 number 1 sellers. You feel me? The dynamics change now, right? So that hard work that I put my head under, and now I can reap the benefits off it. 2, the only women that can, I feel like, be coaches, to be honest with you, are married women. Why? Because a married woman can show you results of her game because she got game and she has the ring to show for it. So a single woman can't really get no game like that to me. Or a prostitute, because prostitutes know the next level of the game because they know the level of manipulation and catering to a man's ego to get him for his shit. So a woman who in the streets can come on here and cook because she know how to see. Women don't understand that just because you're getting attention and validation from a man does not mean that man wants to be with you. They don't know how to differentiate the difference between sexual validation and want to be with you validation. You know, it don't matter how many DMs and shit you got. These dudes just want to have sex with you. Do the man want to put a ring on it? Do the man want to commit to you? Then that's what separates you from the rest. Can you produce those type of results? That's the fine line.
Fuck, god damn, Faith.
And I actually agree with that. He's actually telling the truth.
I ain't got no words. I can't. God damn, but
y'all got the dating coach. I'm the dating coach of the year on this motherfucker.
God damn, boy, you've been firing the soul on that. Oh, god damn, boy. Yeah. Faith, what you gotta say, girl? Go ahead.
Now, all jokes aside, I'll sit up here and joke with you all day long, but I have no desire to sit up here and be a teacher of men in a men's space. I don't know anything about being a man. I don't know exactly what it is that y'all like to do all day. So there's nothing that I could really teach about manhood, none whatsoever. But like he said, there are things that you can observe and that you can learn from women, but you don't necessarily have to have them within your sphere. And that's a totally different thing. Now, if you can have women allies like you've been having, but in your sphere, that's going to be an infiltration. I'm sorry, but there will be a woman running the manosphere because we are cutthroat and we do it better than you. And I'm just being honest with that.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. A lot of the
to be honest with you, as long as my subscribers going up, I'm selling books, getting Patreon and consultations. I don't care who the fuck say they run shit. As long as my business is popping the way it's supposed to, you can have whoever saying they run the shit. As long as my PayPal's and Cash App going up, hey, you running it? What's up? Well, send me some more motherfucking people so I can get some more consultations. Then you running shit? Okay, send them over. That's what I want.
I'm gonna say it like this. This is where I'm gonna say honestly what I've watched. That you're gonna have it. Mark my words and make sure y'all. But I've been Nostradamus in this shit for a good minute now. You're gonna have it sooner or later. There's gonna be a woman that's gonna rise up the ranks. She's gonna rise up the ranks, where she will be a figurehead in this space. She's gonna, because understand this, most of your greatest kingdoms have fallen because there was a woman dead set at the epicenter. Don't believe me? Go ahead and look. If you want to infiltrate a kingdom, you send a woman. You don't send a man. You send a woman. Because they know how to get close to the men and maneuver up and down. And I
said that last night, bro. I said that last night. Somebody asked me who got it easier, the man or the woman. I said a game tight woman beats a game tight man. Cause she know how to maneuver better. Dudes, like, look at it like gigolos, right? A gigolo don't know the same game as a prostitute. What do I mean? Usually a gigolo is a guy who don't necessarily know game, but get his body right and his look up to par, sign up for an agency and get paid. See, he doesn't really have to be required to understand women, female nature, psychology, or nothing like that. He has a nice body. The woman book him $250 for the hour. Boom. That's pretty much it. He's her fantasy for 1 hour. She needs some attention. She not getting it. He gonna lay up rubber feet, have sex with her, send her home, go back, get another date. See, with the women, they know how to finesse men, just like strippers and shit. Hey, baby, you want to dance, daddy? That's all. You think they just saying that shit? Because no, they know how to kitty cat. They know how to do that shit and make a man feel like a man, and then that's how you get his resources. So a game type woman beats a game type man because women don't lust over sex the same way that men do. Even women who are very promiscuous and shit like that. They still understand early that they have value, which is their vagina. Men like that shit. And so they can get things out of a man, whether it's tangible or whether it's his behavior. See, usually dudes don't look at their penis as value. They value themselves and they want to fuck. That's how it works. So they value I'm high value. I'm high value, so I should be getting a lot of chicks or women. How dudes need to look at it like, hey, you know what? Women are into sex too. So instead of sitting up chasing, when women like you, they will show you. That's why I'm telling guys like, what? Yeah, she leaving me on red. Like, bro, she's not that interested. Because when women are into you, they'll find a way. If she got a baby, she ain't gonna say, I got my baby. She gonna find a babysitter. If she broke, she gonna get some money to come see you. If you tired, she gonna get in her car and drive to you. So when women are into you, whether it's because of sex, because of your energy, they'll find a way. So you don't really need game to try to finesse it or reverse it. You just need to understand women and body language and just verbal shit to where you just know where you stand and you know how to proceed. You know, it ain't. It's not. So yeah,
No.
like
You spitting the gospel truth, brother. Like always, you know how to spit the gospel truth on that. And like I said, I'm not against. Listen, I'm all for whatever may come, or whatever may come. I just say be ready. You know what I'm saying? I just say be ready. You know what I'm saying? Uh, y'all definitely need to check out.
Well, the thing about it is, this already happened. You guys just haven't seen it, but you know, you've been infiltrated already. So you know, just wait for it. But I'm gonna drop down.
Okay. Like I said, we're joined here by Brother Kane. Shout out to Kane. We did a fiery, hot debate slash discussion yesterday. I could always, me and Kane, we go at each other like wolves, and definitely Kane. What's your thoughts on it? We're congratulating the females, content creators, and for coming into they're now in the manosphere. We are welcoming them. I'm not, and this is not me being joking. I'm actually being serious. Well, I'm welcoming the women. So, Kane, what's your thoughts?
Peace, BMT, peace, brother Asi.
hey,
Faith, I see you just peace, Faith. I just seen you was up here, but yeah, I definitely get what you're saying. I definitely get what you're saying, BMT. Because like you were saying last night, this is supposed to be a space that we call the Manosphere. If you want to call this space the Manosphere, and you got a bunch of women coming up in here learning game, because that's basically what they're doing. The women come into this space and they hear what the brothers are saying, and they're using what the brothers are saying against them. We see this on a regular basis. This is what happens. That's why I say this space became comical to me. I've been around this space for a little bit. I haven't been a content creator, but I've been a listener, and I've been seeing what's going on. As of recently, I became a content creator. I got a couple of videos on my channel, but I see
Make sure
what's
you drop
going
it in the
on.
chat. Drop it in the chat.
Yeah, it's comedy. It's comedy when you hear these brothers, because you see as soon as a female comes into the space, you see how these brothers react. And it goes to show. It goes to show for all these brothers that be acting like they hate women or they have a problem with women. As soon as a female comes into the space and they say something that the brothers like, they jump right on their joint and they subscribe to these females. They subscribe to them and they support the females, but they give the brothers hate. And it is what it is. It goes to show. The main issue with a lot of these dudes is that they can't get the chicks that they want. That's the main issue. It's not that they can't get a woman. I'm not gonna say that they can't get a woman, but they can't get the woman that they want. And when they see a woman that comes in the space that they want, they will show full support. And everything they've been saying goes out the window. Everything that they've been saying about women goes right out the window. So we see what the issue is when it comes to this space. And this space was even built on that. It was even supposed to be about women. It was about how can brothers uplift each other. And brothers hate on each other more than they hate on these women. So it's just comedy. It just becomes comedy. It just becomes comedy when you look at this space. Like the space turns into a joke. In 2020, the space turns into a joke. Like it ain't about uplifting brothers. It's about, you see what's going on right now with these brothers. It's about, which female can I get? It's like this space turns into a dating space.
Mm-hmm.
You know, here's the thing about it, that I I have dedicated my time, a good portion of my resources to promoting you black men. I promote Afi a lot. I said, yo, y'all brothers, y'all wanna hear about how to understand about when y'all dealing with a woman? Go to Afi. Go to
Appreciate it.
Afi. You know what I'm saying? If I need to understand, like, I don't have a problem promoting other content creators, especially men, because I want to see y'all eat and get out the possible. If I don't know it, I need to go find the brothers that do know it, because we
Right.
can't lie and say that we have a lack of male mentorship. We got a big lack. I don't hit on no men in their gift of what they bring. Now, if a woman says something and it's true, I don't mind listening and being attentive. But I'm not gonna say women can't teach. That would be a lie, but I have women that come on my panel, but they are discussing and supporting and helping. See, when y'all listening to dialogue and discussion, it's not a woman running my panel. She is discussing the topic on my panel. I'm not sure if y'all understand the difference. When a woman comes up on Afi Kingdom's panel, they're not running Afi panel. They're discussing with
Amen.
Afi a topic.
I wish that would even. I wish that would even happen, just so y'all can see how it goes down. I want somebody to try it. Hey, one funny thing, real quick too, is cold business. You know why? Is because like with women, they get so much free attention. It's just another avenue. It's like, oh, I got Instagram, I got Facebook. Now I can go to YouTube and get validation from hella dudes. Hell yeah. So,
Yeah.
us players just got to know sometimes what the angle is, and then we know how to do it. So, if I already know what you're here for, I'm gonna look at you like, oh, okay,
Now,
okay, you trying to do that? Okay, I see it.
now, Eric Black, I'm gonna help you out. Let me make sure I want you to understand we have female content creators that I want you to go check out their channels and support them. I learned of them last night. They are the allies of the Manosphere. Let me go ahead and make sure I put them in there. Let's see. They're allies. This is no slap at any of them. I want y'all to go subscribe to their channels and support, donate, help them out. No, I'm dead ass serious. I'm not even. This is not me. Um. It's like, this is woman breakdown. Is this the black woman's breakdown? Shit.
Nah, BMT, I definitely feel you. It's not like dudes is hating on the chicks. Dudes ain't
Yeah,
hating
yeah.
on the
We're not.
chicks, but the
Yeah, we're
space.
not. We're not hating. We're not hating.
Yeah,
I'm
we're not
actually.
hating on. It's not a hate. It's not a hate thing towards the chicks, but this is what they like. Like you were saying yesterday, this is supposed to be a space that we call the manosphere. Man, so if we supposed to be supporting brothers, we supposed to be supporting brothers. There's not, and when I say that, it's not to say that we hate the chicks, but the brothers found the space where they had for themselves. It's like we could do our barbershop talking, and we could talk the way we want to talk. And what dudes did, they let the women infiltrate. They let the women infiltrate, and now the women is doing better than a lot of the dudes in the space. The dudes are showing more support to the women than they doing to the men. The same shit that I hear a lot of brothers complaining about, I see a lot of these dudes in their chat rooms supporting and bigging them up. And I'm not saying don't support a woman. If that's what you want to do, it's on you. If that's what you want to do, it's definitely on you. But
Uh,
don't come back to the space. Don't come back to the space and complaining about chicks. If you're gonna go out there and support the chicks that you're saying that you hate, you look real crazy right now. You look real crazy. Because a
well,
lot of these dudes.
hold on, hang on. Let me ask something. John Moore says Faith tries to run your panel, BMP, and you let her sometimes. That's a good question. That's a good thing. Kane, as many times you watch my channel, has Faith ever run my panel, or any of the women ever run my panel?
No, you
I,
give
I,
them a shot to speak. You give them a shot to speak. I've never seen a woman actually run your channel. Like you give them a chance to speak, but you run your channel. You control your channel. I've never seen a woman controlling your channel. Like you
I think
control what the talking points is.
I think y'all missing them because literally, I tried to make it as a content creator, and this is why I say it's easy to watch from down there from the chat. But I don't think y'all know the work that when a content creator, you're trying to get everybody to discuss things, and you're not trying to have people cut each other off. And sometimes you have to keep telling everybody shut up. See, I allow the men to be saying all kind of stuff. I allow a lot of people up on my panel to speak. I have it where we have discussions on the home, politics, discipline, family, finances, all that stuff. Listen, I allow a lot of y'all to come up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, is that clever? I'll give you that. They'll try to put their female perspective and dominate with that, and they already know, that only will go but so far. There's a difference. But then when I start being overly masculine, they're like, BMT, could you please calm down? But I like to let people rock. I ain't never had nobody ever run my shit.
Let me tag in real quick, bro. Let me help you. So let me tell you, guy in the chat, bro. See, people don't understand when you're a content creator and you're in the audience. Sometimes you just think shit's just happening randomly. When you are holding interviews and panels, bro, you have to have it flow. Like sometimes if a woman is on my shit and she's running her mouth, she isn't running anything. I'm teaching you through her. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna ask a question, and then she gonna tell you the stuff, and that's gonna give you the answer, whether she's answering your question. If that makes sense. You see what I'm saying? Like a setup. Like if, for instance, if I'm talking to a chick and the narrative is women have toxic behavior, I'm not gonna ask the woman, "Hey, do you have toxic behavior?" I'm gonna ask a question that's gonna make her display her toxic behavior.
Uh-oh.
Exactly.
See, so that's what's happening. Yeah, man. You gotta let women talk, boo. That's the whole point of it. So you can see,
Exactly.
we can speak for the women, or we can have a woman speak for yourselves. And a lot of times, you gotta just listen to what they say and how they say shit. It don't really matter. Like just like moving forward, with guys, you can't get clarification from a woman and shit. She ain't gonna confirm everything. You just gotta listen. Like if it's like sometimes men feel like they need it to be said for them to understand. So like if a woman says, "Hey, I don't like thugs," but then her first baby daddy name is Baby Daddy Thug 1, and her second baby daddy name is Thuggo 78, right? So then the man will be like, "She's lying. She has 2 thug baby daddies." Well, then she don't have to confirm it to you. Her actions just showed you what she is. It don't really matter what she said.
I think
Look at her history is going to tell you what that is. But you don't need her to say, "Okay, I do like this. Okay, it's a good now." Like, just watch them sometimes, bro.
See, let me help y'all understand the art of that's why I say it's so easy to sit in the chat and just be the audience versus the content creator. This is why when I worked at radio, I would say, "Oh my God, you just let him say that." He said, you gotta learn how to draw out the venom out of the snake. See, you could tell the men on this panel that are in and know about relationships. We know how to get the information that we need by letting the woman say what she's going to say. We'll say something and wait to listen to certain responses and actions of that woman. And then we'll say, "Oh, fellas, what did you learn out of this example of what she said?"
Right.
I didn't have to. But some people will overlook that and say, "Well, you just let it." See, that's what I'm saying. Some of y'all,
It's a teaching strategy, bro. it's like I had a little debate with a woman before. She was asking about me like saying some personal shit. I'm like, bro, because like I'm a real school teacher. Like I got teach. Like so I know how to interpret my points and shit. Like the best way to do shit is use yourself as an example. Like
Right.
so just like that, like there's strategies to things that you do. To effectively get the people to learn. That's what we're here for. We can tell y'all or we can show y'all.
Exactly. Like Brother Afi is saying and BMT is saying, back in the day when I was going to school, when you got math homework, they always had an example. Like they would show you an example, and then the rest of the questions was on you to figure it out. And that's what happens when you let a female on, you let them come up and say what they got to say, and that's just the content creator or whoever is the host of the panel is giving you a real time example on what they're talking about. So they let the women, cause a woman will stab herself in the back. A woman will let us, if she's a fucked up woman, she will show you. She can't hide it. She will show you, and that's what happens with a lot of these panels and in the host of certain shows. They're giving you examples so you can see it in real time. They're giving you examples so you can see it in real time. Look what she's doing. Look what she's doing. I'm gonna let her do it so y'all can see it. And because I'm doing that, y'all want to look at the content creator or the host of the panel as a simp. No, I'm letting y'all see what it is so y'all can know what to look out for.
Boom.
It's a real time example so y'all know what to look out for. But brothers, we see what's going on in a lot of these spaces. We see what's going on. A lot of these dudes want to be a simp, and that's why you see as soon as a female content creator come around, they give them 100% support.
Just like check it out, King. Real life example. Boom. I ain't never. Faith looks like an attractive woman. Look like she got a nice body too. When I didn't change my frame. I'm talking my same shit and sticking to my principles. I didn't go into Mac Daddy mode or let me see what she talking about mode. I mean, and what the hell the fuck I say, and I stick to my shit. It don't matter if it's an attractive woman around or not, because I'm a man's man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of guys need to understand that with dating and just being a man, that's one of the most important traits you can have. We talk about looks, money, status. Being a man is effective.
Exactly.
Being a man, alpha with that presence will make a woman listen to what you say.
And that's what a woman is looking for. That's what a woman is looking for. A lot of these dudes that's having problems with women, that's one of the main issues. When they look at you, they don't see a man. Just because we all know you are a man. Don't get me wrong when I say that. We all know that you are a man. But when you're dealing with a woman, there's certain things they're looking out for. Just like with a man, there's certain things you're looking for with a woman. You know if your woman is being too masculine. And just like a woman will know if you're being a sucker. If you
think about it, I want y'all
not going to respect you. Nah, but y'all got it. Go ahead. Y'all got it.
So I want you to understand this. So, like I said, you know what I'm saying? Whenever we bring up women to say things and to talk, certain energy is going to be revealed. Whether this is a woman that wants to cooperate and work and support with men, or somebody who has ratchet, disgusting behavior. There are some that will come up there and they will support Brother Offie, Brother Kane, myself. They will say, I'm not trying to teach y'all men. That's y'all job. See, a woman will tell you, I can only take this boy but so far. I'm giving him over to the father. I'm going to send him over to the men. But now, if you're going to have it where the women are going to be teaching the men, then I'm going to be like, well, shit. Send him back to his mother. Send him back to his mother. I'm just being honest. Like, just if I'm just being for real, man. because my plight and my struggles, you know what I'm saying? I get it because, you know, they were like, well, BMT, you know, what about y'all would rather have the gay dude in the manosphere than the females? I said, well, I got a ball buster for y'all. Y'all be surprised, but y'all know how many y'all know how many gay, you know, they're not ready for that. They don't, y'all know how many gay men y'all walk around every goddamn fucking day in the street that be in dominant positions.
Get to the chopper.
Do you know how many? You know how many of them damn fucking goddamn movies, TV shows, Power, all them damn shit that y'all been watching, and a lot of them were gay men.
That's a whole nother dynamic. That's a whole nother dynamic that we have to deal with, BMT. That's a whole new dynamic. That's
a good portion of y'all, and Afi will tell y'all, some of y'all dating coaches, not, and I'm pushing Afi on side on that one, because he, you know, Afi loves his, Afi loves getting up on the women, but a lot of the dating coaches are gay.
Oh yeah.
I've been to the Miami.
Wait a second.
I watched the whole conference. It was a gay dating coach, and he brought in mad fine ass bitches in that damn conference, and he sat them down, and he was teaching brothers how to doggone get the bag and the girl. To sit in that room, to sit in that room, you had to pay $500.
See, BMT, that's a whole other dynamic that's getting pushed on us right now. See, when it comes to,
they don't want to hear that. I'm just being honest, man. I'm just being honest.
You're right. But like I'm saying, that's a whole new dynamic that's being pushed on us that we ain't prepared for. Right now we still trying to. A lot of these dudes are still trying to figure out how to handle their women. They're not even prepared to handle that part of what's going on right now. This is like that show they got. Orange.
Okay. Well, y'all better stop listening to rappers, because a lot of them are shit. Y'all better stop listening to rappers then. A lot of your favorite rappers got some dark tendencies out there, bro. I know y'all don't want to hear that, but a lot of your rappers, they shit.
That's what I'm saying. Right now, a lot of brothers.
I was a camera guy for porn, and a lot of them rappers. Listen, I did the camera, I did the producing. I seen a lot of shit that used to go down.
The crazy part, that was like an unspoken thing back in the day when I was coming up. That was like an unspoken thing. Like, we knew what it was, but that was an unspoken thing. But now it's in your face. Now it's not unspoken no more. It's part of what's going on.
We're pulling the bitches.
It's part of what's going on right now. And like I'm saying,
but Kane, we can't. We used to have my gay cousin used to say, "Yo, I'm gonna get us some females for the party." I'm like, "What, nigga? You can't do that, nigga. Call up the girls and damn, we have a damn fucking living room full of honeys."
Yeah, but you know that's usually their best friends. When it comes to women, women's best friends usually is dudes that's part of that lifestyle. That's what I'm saying. We living in a whole new era where things is. That's what I'm trying to say. Brothers got to understand. You have to change with the times. That's how life goes. You have to change with the times. Right now, we in a different era where shit is flexing a different way. So it's like you got to change your mind thought.
Yeah, you can come up, Kev. Y'all can come up. No. I'm just saying y'all can come up, but like I said, maybe I'm just too realistically grounded to life. Maybe I'm just too realistically grounded down towards it is what it is. And I know y'all like to think that we don't want them. Y'all literally said y'all don't want them in the space. I'm just being honest with y'all. They're here. They
It's a bunch of different issues.
Okay.
There's a bunch of different issues that we have to deal with right now. There's a bunch of different issues we have to deal with. We have to deal with feminists. We have to deal with the LGBTQ and that's you know, as a hetero, if you want to call yourself a straight guy, there's a lot of things you got to deal with in life right now. There's a lot of things that's gonna get thrown at you. Back then, we had a lot of things that we felt was thrown at us. But right now, in this era, y'all new era, y'all younger dudes, there's a whole bunch of shit y'all got to deal with right now. There's a whole bunch of shit. Your women don't respect you. Why your women don't respect you? Because society tell them don't respect you. So we dealing with that. Society showing the women that why should they respect you? And that's another form of the programming that keep us below the people that's on a higher level. Because people on a higher level, they're not worrying about this shit. They understand. They know what it is. They just trying to do what they got to do. But with us, with black folk, there's so many things we got to deal with. There's so many different things we got to deal with right now. They gave when it comes to a black guy, his woman has more power than him in this society
And
right
this,
now.
that's what
Society is pushing.
that's what I was trying to say in the chat, Joe. Is that what I'm talking about is I'm not speaking in specifics for this actual, like for your page. What I'm talking about is that I've noticed wherever you have black male spaces, especially now in the world today, black men we don't have support anywhere else in a lot of places. We don't have a lot of spaces we can go. And when we try and congregate, we're often labeled as enemies. When you get a lot of black men together, people look at us as a threat. And that includes women, white men, black women, Asians. They all look at us as a threat after a while. So when I say that these spaces, though, get infiltrated, see, men don't have places where we can discuss perspectives. You brought up gay males. At least a gay black man is still a black man in America. A gay white man is still a white man in America. And the gay black perspective, he is at least a man. He can tell us something. But when women come into these spaces, they interject the female perspective. And a lot of times in these discussions, I do see where it gets dominated. When I say dominated, I mean the black women will defend themselves and then at the same time position it so that black males once again are always on the defensive. And so for us to have spaces, we can't ever seem to have an exclusive space where we can sit and talk these issues out amongst black males.
Well,
so I agree with you completely. I agree with the brother completely. I agree with him completely.
Well,
go ahead, brother,
the problem is we got males who let these women come up here, though. That's the issue. We and it's like you let these women come up here and talk. You say you want it to be a male space, but you're letting these women come up here. And then you got a lot of dudes who are letting these women come up here in the hopes of trying to smash.
Yeah, or they white knight. Yeah, I know what you're saying. They
either Captain Save a chick, white knights, or they trying to smash. So so if that's the problem. I mean, you got too many dudes who wanna be around these females. They want that female validation, or they want that sexual attention. They wanna hit on the women, and so it just and then when you have dudes who say, hey, you need to cut that stuff out. You letting the woman go too far. Then now you looked at as either a hater or you're gay or something like that. So it's like black men have an issue is how do we treat these women? Do we treat them? Do we give them a voice? Do we not give them a voice? Do we treat them as children? Do we treat them as gods? Do we treat them as devils? So it's like we have that problem where we don't know how to treat our women, and we
Yeah,
don't have.
that's,
Yeah,
I agree with the brother. I agree
now,
with him 100%.
And that's why it is beneficial to sometimes invite women onto panel shows to get
now,
some
I want to say
insight
this.
into
I
their
want to say, but
perspective.
right now,
well,
I want to say this because I know we got more people coming up, so we're going to shorten it down. Well, like I said, I'm not against brothers. Us as men, we're men. I'm not against us. What's going on, Black Sheep? Good videos you dropping. I love it when you see. I can watch Black Sheep with her man doing videos, and she's supporting her man when he was laying down tile in the kitchen and stuff. See, I'll go watch those videos of a woman supporting her man, and her man is right there helping her with the kids and everything. See, I'll support those type of videos. See, there's a thing where I don't mind having a woman come up on a panel and she's supporting the message, and we're having a conglomerative discussion. For those of y'all who have been watching me for years, I have stayed true to y'all on that. I'm not against women supporting, but when y'all saying you're moving the woman from the support role to a headmaster role, then I'm like, okay, you done lost me now. You done lost me. Because when I go speak, when my father calls me into the room and closes the door to say, I got to speak to you, what does he usually tell the women to do? Get out. Because the message I'm going to be converging to my son is only for him. You're a woman. You're not going to fully understand the dynamic of what I'm going to say, because you might feel some type of way. I'm going to be speaking some interpreted logic into him you may not yet have discernment for. See, this is why women will sit quietly and study the men. Women sit quietly and study men, and they pass it on to the women. Well, this is what the men do. I mean, why do you think the women sat in the back of the church, let the men talk to the men? And those men will converge it right back to the woman. But if y'all want to do differently, hey, I see we here now. I agreed 120% with Alfie, and I see we got others coming up before I give it to Eric Black. The only women I would probably be taking serious, like 120% bona fide. I'm gonna tell you, the woman that is married. Y'all heard me say this on the debate last night. Where's the marital woman that's teaching in this space? Then, oh, okay. So where's the woman that literally is in a position of power supporting her man? Show me that woman in this space. When y'all get, I mean, damn, you got to show me the woman that got the goddamn championship ring. We have yet produced that. So I don't know. I mean, unless she's a goddamn prostitute, or she's telling y'all about that type of the game, and then I'll be like, okay, so she's giving y'all the you know what I mean, we do have some, I ain't gonna say the names, they have been out there, they tell you the life of the streets, but I'm not sure if y'all want to hear that. That's a Patreon talk.
Nah, yeah. They want to hear that. They want to hear that. Like I got a lot of stories, I need to make a Patreon so I could give some real stories, because I know on YouTube
you be getting blocked like me. Some of the stuff Alfie has to see. Alfie will tell you some things people can't handle when you start getting really grimy and telling them. That's why you got to take it over to Patreon. The motherfuckers will be differently. When you speak like that.
I hear y'all talking about Patreon. I gotta look into that. I gotta look into that. I gotta look into that, BNC, because
what do you say, Alfie?
I got some stories, and I know I can't say it on YouTube. I know YouTube is like a super public platform. I know a lot of stories I got to tell. I can't say it on YouTube. Mm-hmm. I need to make a Patreon.
Can I just say one more thing?
Don't worry about no thumbs downs either.
Can I say one more thing?
You don't get the thumbs downs on Patreon, players.
It's about these wrenches. I mean, guys, these wrenches don't really mean nothing. I got wrenches on other channels. I mean, it's not. It doesn't mean anything. It ain't no position of power. It could be taken away at any time. So I don't know why people are stressing that. I mean, I got wrenches in places, but they don't look to me to be a moderator. They just usually the time they get a wrench because you got other people who get wrenches and want to time out people because they have a personal gripe against that person.
Right.
I've seen a lot of that go on, especially they go against the women doing that. Women don't even be saying that they want to time them out. So, yeah, I mean, that wrench thing is like, it's not so much they trying to control the channel. It's more or less to keep other dudes who got a grind against women to be timing them out for saying anything. So,
like I said, she says, "What BMT? I'm always going to start my husband and any black man. I think she's always going to support them." And she pretty much said, "My husband is the leader of the household, and literally Patreon is true because YouTube do the most." Let me get it over to Eric Black TV. Eric Black, you're here. And
what's going on, BMT?
And Hood Server. Go ahead, Eric Black.
Yeah, I just wanted to know from your assessment, what have the women taught the men in this space? What is being learned from the men, by the women?
I can answer that.
Now, Eric, I was like, I don't even know how the hell we got female teachers in the space. Like, it's a manosphere.
Well, that's why I'm rejecting the whole notion. You know what I'm saying, that they're doing anything. You know what I'm saying? If anything, we're entertaining them. You know what I mean? So it's not like they don't have no power, control, no say so. If anything, they're getting put on by the supposed leaders of the manosphere. So the whole notion that women's got any kind of say so is just bonkers. So that's why I want to say, what men are, yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to add on to that by saying the reason the women are winning in this space is because a brother could tell you. It's like a brother could tell you what the real is. Like the same thing that the women are saying is the same thing that these brothers are saying. But a lot of these brothers don't accept it because they're getting it from a woman. They actually get it from a woman, so it's like they feel like, oh, the woman is telling me the truth. Most brothers will feel like you as a man, you're lying to them. They feel like they hear it, they know it's truth, but they will feel like you lying to them. So because they're hearing it from a woman, they feel like, oh, this is somebody that I want. Because most men in the space, they're heterosexual, so they want to deal with a woman. They want to deal with a woman. So by a woman saying that, it's like, oh, okay, so that's how you feel? That's how y'all women feel? The women is basically, because all the women are doing, they basically saying the same shit that men been telling them for years.
Mm-hmm.
Give me an example.
The shit to do.
So let me go ahead and let me do this real quick. So I gotta do my commercial. If y'all are looking for we like to welcome the new female content creators of the Manosphere. From what I was told, shout out to Kendra D, the Crimson Cure. Welcome. That is one Manosphere ally. Listen, y'all can't say I'm making this up. Those who were there last night, I'm just being told, and I'm just passing on information. So, the Crimson Cure she's an ally and a teacher of the Manosphere. Shout out to the Black Women's Perspective. I go over there and I support these sisters. You know what I'm saying? I support them. You know what I'm saying? See me, I'm subscribed and I'm on the bell. So, and they even gave me a wrench. So I go over there, I support them. Shout out to Sister George. She's gonna be getting married, and Concrete Rose, she got a man. I go over there and support them. And she's now a content creator of the Manosphere. And also shout out to Jessica X. I sub to you now because you are now a Manosphere content creator. So, ladies, y'all do your best, and y'all.
Jessica X exposed a lot of these guys.
Commercial.
Nope.
Like, hold on, angry man in them.
Y'all, they are teachers. Y'all respect your teachers of the Manosphere. Y'all shut the hell up.
See BMT, you promoting that stuff. You kicking the propaganda.
I'm promoting.
Yeah, you promoting that stuff.
Hey,
I'm totally against that. Yeah, you promoting
they
that
were
stuff.
doing numbers
This
with
is a
BET.
this is a females of the Manosphere promotion.
Those are my brothers. Those are my
Nah,
brothers.
well, if you look at it, if you're looking at it, if you're looking at it, let's break it down. If you're looking at it, Angry Man is like to himself. He's not even in the Manosphere. His chat is cut off. It's just strictly what is it? Masculine whoever's, you know what I'm saying? Mercenaries and Crimson Cure is a part of that. And so they got their own thing. You know what I'm saying? And so everybody's breaking off doing their own things and starting their own movements and different things. So, but still under the Manosphere flag, because the Manosphere original thing was the red pill. So everybody's under that knowledge or coming from that aspect of dealing with reality and relationships.
I would say
You're absolutely right, brother. You're absolutely right, brother. That's why I say, if you're gonna be a content creator, be a content creator and just drop content. Do not wave no flag. If you're gonna wave no, because with this Manosphere shit turns into the hood. And I was saying this all night when I was listening to the debate last night. The Manosphere turns into the hood. The shit that a lot of brothers say that they hate. This shit turns into the hood, and there's a bunch of gangs. There's a bunch of gangs inside this hood. That's what's going on right now. I said this shit last night. Like, this is what the space turns into. It's a hood with a bunch of different gangs, and which gang is popular, which gang is more tougher than the other. Or get out of there. Get to the chopper,
man. BMT, man.
All my brethren, welcome to the Manosphere. We got boiled peanuts, beer, ribs, hot wings, and
get to the chopper.
And, we welcome you. Kick up a seat and welcome. Go ahead, brother D. Darrell. We have new people part of the Manosphere. Welcome.
Man, that debate last night was despicable. First of all, that Avatar had no business debating with men in the first place. If she was going to debate anybody, it would have been more appropriate for her to debate another woman that had an oppositional perspective instead of debating other men on what men should be doing. And I'm gonna say this. I'm a 42-year-old man. I have children older than Jessica X. So why in the fuck would me as a grown ass man listen to a woman in her early 20s about what men should do and what she knows about the fucking female nature when she's still learning and don't know shit about female nature herself? Come on, guys.
That's comedy.
That shit was hilarious. And my thing is this, man. To me, I'm looking at this, man. This is a money grab, man. All this shit is between her and Mr. Dumptastic. This shit is a money grab. This is about money. This is about making a quick come up because they know this shit won't have a longevity. So they're gonna try to make as much money as they can. They're gonna try to get everybody to buy into this bullshit and so forth to make as much money before they get exposed. That's the bottom line. All this shit is about money. It's totally about money. It's no way in hell. She basically told men in the Manosphere, you don't know women. She telling married men who dated, men 40, 50 years old, you don't know shit about women, and I'm here with my infinite knowledge in my early 20s is going to tell you all about females.
Add to that, she called Kevin's show trying to get a date.
I did find that interesting that she
was
saying,
who said that? Who said that just now?
I'm going to teach y'all the instinctual instinct of women. Now, she's telling us to grown men. There was like 100 and something in the chat. I was like, what?
Did y'all let her get away with that shit? Lady Avatar. Lady Avatar is going to teach men about women.
And not only that, she clowned one of the guys that was her big supporter. I mean, literally clowned him on his own panel.
Yeah.
I'm happy to hear this one for myself.
Hey, man, these women can pick out the simps from all of us. I'm saying they're going to be good at picking out the simps.
I'm not mad.
Now, that's true.
Game.
What stream was that? Somebody put DM it to me or something. Watch this.
Now, let me. Hey, like I said, the game, it was the silver tongue speaking was so good. I was getting frustrated, not at her, because she's gonna do what she can do as a woman. See, I wasn't getting frustrated at her. I was getting frustrated at the men that they were just.
Man, this shit is on fantastic creative.
I was like, God damn, y'all that bad? Did y'all want to sensei that badly? Did y'all need a dojo? Well, welcome.
But that's what women been doing for as long as I
welcome
know.
to the
As
gender.
long as I've been dealing with women.
Fear.
As long as I've been, but BMT, as long as I've been dealing with women, that's what they do. Especially if you grew up in an area that you would consider a hood. If you want to call your area a hood, you and the women grow up next to each other, and the women pay attention to what the men is doing. This is why the women be winning when it comes to a lot of things. This is why they be winning. Because they understand, women understand the shit that men do. They understand the shit that men do. And in this space, dudes are supposed to be on a higher level. They're supposed to be on a higher level than the average dude. And when you in this space, you see these niggas is moving just like regular hood niggas. That's why I say this space turns into the hood.
Well, that was your assumption, though, Kane. Like, I don't look at men as more than men. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they just regular people. And what it is, let me tell you, what it is Cynthia G and Jessica X is two little model stunner type chicks. You know what I'm saying? So what it is the men respond and already okayed them like, yeah, y'all the deal. So then they can play off of that now with the men, and then tell everybody who could be who and who can't be what, you know what I mean? Because they've been validated as the deal in the space. And that's just the only little problem is every woman can't get the same response in this space. Only the hottest chicks, okay, is gonna get that, you know what I'm saying, type of response, and then they're gonna play off of it. And that's all that's going on.
Well, Jessica may be hotter, but Cynthia,
Cynthia, can we at least we know Cynthia G is a real person?
Y'all cooking.
Right, because I don't know if I would call Cyn G hot, in that sense of the word.
I'm sorry.
Listen, the men validated her and made her hot. The men validated her already.
Oh, you're right.
She's
attractive enough.
These are dudes
she's attractive enough, so dudes will fall for it. Hold on. Here's the other thing about this whole women in the manosphere, right?
I'm just saying, man, it's ridiculous. My thing, by the way, since she's talking about teaching, can anybody repeat or somewhat articulate what has Jessica X taught the Manosphere? If anybody could,
that shit's irrelevant,
follow
bro.
her or listen to her, been on panels. Could anybody please explain to me what she has taught in her infamous year or so in this space?
Nothing. All she's gonna be able to tell you is who's hot and who's not. That's all she's gonna tell you.
That's it.
But
that's it.
It's irrelevant.
She basically
too much weight on a
repeated
woman.
the Manosphere.
I'm asking what is she teaching, not
on
repeating. What are you bringing to the table to enlighten us on that we don't know?
Nothing. That's why I dejected the whole premise that, you know what I'm saying, they teaching something or they're saying anything. They're not saying anything.
Well, they're teaching us something. They're teaching us that.
Yeah, they showing all the men who the simps are and who the alphas are. That's all.
Right.
That's all that's gonna go down.
Who the guys who ran by vagina and who's not? That's all they're showing.
There you go.
All she's doing is showing who is the simps and who ain't the simps. Because we understand.
And that's why you focus on the men. You don't focus on the women, bro.
Exactly.
Most of the problems that we dealing with is because dudes is heterosexual dudes and they like dealing with women. And for the most part, when it comes to black men, a majority of black men is going to want to deal with black women. And this is why they use our women against us.
And black men got to be taught to hold the line. Just for what you just said, because we know our women are going to be used against us. Therefore, we have to be holding the line because we got nowhere else to go but us.
Exactly. That's supposed to be the main thought, and while we gathering.
And
the other thing, lost in translation with the beautiful women and what they saying.
And then the thing I wanted to add to that real quick is I don't have an issue with women in the manosphere per se. My problem with women in the manosphere tends to be how they get treated. Well, not how they get treated, how the men who go at them get treated. Because it's fine to have a woman around and she can talk crazy, but let a man actually respond to her in kind and watch how all the white knights and the capes come out. That's the shit I don't really care for. It's like, bro, if she got balls enough to come into the manosphere and talk that shit, let a man throw his nuts on the table right back. Don't be trying to save him. Don't get mad when somebody call out her name and all that shit. Let it go down. If she don't like how she gets talked to, she can leave.
And not only that,
this is why the programming is undefeated. The programming that a lot of these dudes got is undefeated because they stuck in that lane. They stuck in that lane to where I'm supposed to respect the woman to the fullest.
Right.
And this is why the women are women. This is why the women are winning.
Right.
Women are winning because they when they look at you, they know that as a man, the way society teaches them, they teaches you as a man to give them all type of respect, and you get no respect.
Mm-hmm.
That's it right there.
It pretty much is that you got guys who will let women get on their show, do a panel dissing another man, and be totally okay with it.
See, that's my problem. I want us to get our backs more. Like, don't let these women like make the men look, and you know what I'm saying, look less than.
If we would pick we would pick properly the women that's actually supportive. They may be critical, but at least it's critical on the point of trying to get us together better. I wouldn't have a problem with it. But when you have chicks who just want to shit on the guys, and you got other dudes who just let her do it, it's like, and you wonder why you got these problems with your women. You got other dudes who let women just shit on other guys, either because they have this women of God complex, or they're using the women to shit on the guy for saying stuff that they really want to say to that guy, but they don't have the cojones to do it, so they just let the women do it.
Yeah.
And that's essentially what my problem is. Like I said, when they enter these spaces, and then when other men will allow these women to just, like you said, shit on just dudes, and it goes unchecked. And worse, if someone does stick up, then you get like you said, the simps and the white knights start coming out the woodwork. You know, Captain jumping. They start jumping in, taking bullets for somebody, and it's like, we don't get these spaces get invaded, then they get stuck, and then we get stuck without a space, because that's what ultimately happens. And I wonder how the opinion would change if we flipped it from, if you said that instead of a woman, if we had white males suddenly coming into these panels and doing the exact same thing.
That's next.
How that would go over.
We'll be getting that later, Kev. The white men will be coming next to teach y'all. Don't worry. It's an open space. It's an open spirit now.
Yeah. But, we laugh at it a little bit, but in reality, I wonder how far away we are when they'll be coming and saying, "This is what y'all need to do to better up your community."
We already had that, actually.
We had a white boy told everybody they were dumb on the platform.
Yep. We had
that. That's what happens. But that's what happens. Because don't get it twisted. A lot of them all watching. Because we got to remember, YouTube is a public space. We don't have no control. We could call this the Manosphere all we want to, but they can come here. They could come here watching. They could watch in the clouds. They could watch in the shadows, whatever. And they bearing witness to what's going on with us. That's what I'm saying. With black people, it's like we on autopilot when it comes to dysfunction. It's like they know they don't have to worry about us.
Don't it kill you how? No, people talk about these conversations. People talk about these conversations on YouTube like we huddled up in a corner and nobody can hear us whispering. Like, niggas is crazy as shit, bro. Like, people can see this shit. The dysfunction is on display. I don't know what you think you on, but this is the internet.
Yeah.
David, I agree. David, I agree. You know, I always let you come up, right? If you can't ever say, I let you come up. I let J.I. I go over there and support Trey and all. I support all you brothers. I do, but I've never put it where as to, you know what? I need y'all brothers to go start getting taught by women. I don't mind us talking with women. I'm fair and balanced to discuss with women. Some of our good shows have been done collaborating with women, but in a man-run space. You're telling me that what's that damn black male college?
Morehouse.
Morehouse.
Yeah.
Now Morehouse. I want y'all to understand when Morehouse goes to, well, we're going to be taking female applications in Morehouse now. Then can you call it a male college, a black male college?
But BMT, ain't that part of the problem? Ain't that part of the problem? Like a lot of these dudes, a lot of dudes you hear saying that the reason a lot of dudes is acting the way they acting is because they was raised by a woman. But the first thing you see,
hey, I tried to say that y'all did y'all not hear me say that last night? I literally said, wait a second. One of the biggest things that we have been saying and complaining about was that a lot of men were just always raised and taught by women. So
and you see it. As soon as the women come into space, they put them on the pedestal.
By men and learn from men and be amongst men. I'm not hating women. I just want to be amongst the men and discuss with men. We're not bashing women. We're just over there dealing with men issues by just men. I have no problem with that. It's literally in the creed of BMT. Now, whenever I do separate content, I make sure that the BBN is for black balance for men and women. We are literally just talking about gender equal issues that are going on. Shout out to Faith. We did one. You was there. A lot of y'all was there when we talked about the brother that literally had got screwed over. Now, Faith asked the brothers to come up and to speak about that. She asked the brothers to come up and speak about that. I was angry, but I'm like, damn, this brother got railroaded. And why are we promoting another man taking the doggone praise of what another man already did? They didn't have to do that. She could have said, nah, that man should have been happy. No, she was actually with y'all. She was supporting you. I support y'all, brothers. There's a difference between supporting and doggone leading. Supporting, leading.
And there's also a difference between supporting and being a lapdog for some of these guys.
Exactly.
And I think that's also need to be discussed. You got some women on these in the manosphere who are literally just lapdogs for. They saying the same thing that the manosphere is saying, but because she got nice tits and got light skin, it's taking us go. Oh wow, this is new stuff we never heard. Dude, the manosphere has been saying that already. She's just repeating it. Well, it's just that, and then when guys point it out, then they want to fight you about it. It's like, oh, come on, man.
Well, here's the thing, though, bro. You can't fight that kind of thing. And I agree with your points objectively, but in the real world, that's just one of those it is what it is kind of things, because men will always buy things that are promoted by women. You know why? Because we're attracted to women. It just
exactly. That's what I was trying to say earlier.
Well, I'm not.
Hold on. Let me flesh it out. Because this is the thing. This is the angle I wanted to take on that, right? You can't if we're gonna be confronted with that energy, instead of just like being overwhelmed in the face of it, you're gonna have to learn to bend that shit to your will. That's actually the power of somebody like, and I hate to really say her name specifically, because it's not about her. Because I look at this in my own lane. with a Jessica X, right? You got someone who's hit the mark or as far as attraction. Men like her, right? And just with the avatar pictures, men like her. Then you got the message angle. She's not really saying anything that's really contradictory to what's being discussed in the manosphere. So what you want to do is co-opt the power of that femininity to attract women to your message. Men are going to come anyway, right? You're going to get men just for the fact that she's a chick saying the right things. That's not the power you're trying to get. You want to bring women on board, and women operate like a herd. And so you have to grow the herd. And the only way to grow the herd is to highlight the members of the herd that you want to highlight and then bring them over and create another herd.
So hold on, David. Let me ask you this, David. So are the women doing that and opening up the door to the Manosphere men and saying we would like to hear y'all speak and share some messages? Are the women doing that now?
I don't think they are, and even if they were, I wouldn't care.
Whoa. Wait, hold on, David. Just think about it. You want the woman to come in here and co-opt and speak your message in front of a bunch of men, but the women don't want a man to come in and speak the message about family and accountability.
That's just the state of affairs right now, though. That's how it is. That's why I'm like, I don't really care.
Is anybody not?
Well, I would say
like that sounds like a contradictory.
Very much.
No, that's the problem. That's what we're fighting against. That's why you have to find. No, bro. That's why you have to select the ones that are. No, listen. Let me lay it out again. Because what you said is not a new problem. It is the problem. The women are just not receptive. So what you do is you find the few women that are receptive and you form a group. And then you promote them and you talk down about the other bitches and you just let magnetism do its power.
Right.
We have. I would say we do have women like that. That before even Jessica X came,
right.
We have women like that.
Yeah.
The problem is guys don't support them like that.
Exactly.
So hold on. So I got a question. Where are these women? Where are these women coming from? That are. But if that's the case, we should be seeing a whole congregation of women, literally under Jessica. Why I see the chat's full with men.
Well, I don't think the women are quite in the manosphere, but that's kind of the project, bro. That's the great work. It's going to take time and effort, but that's ultimately the great work is to bring women aboard.
So
Jessica got beef with the ADOS women.
Oh, big time beef with
man.
ADOS women.
Right.
They want her for blood.
Right. So there ain't no sisterhood. She doing her own thing.
Yeah.
Right.
And to me, the biggest problem is that I'm glad you brought that up because there's a lot of it's a want to say herd. It's an army of ADOS women that remember a lot of that BS that she trying to clean up that she was saying 3, 4, 5, 6 months ago. Oh, they remember all that shit she said about black women being fat and ugly, out of shape, masculine, all of that shit that she was repeating. They hadn't forgot that.
Jessica's stunting. Jessica's a little fly from the avatar because we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Nobody never seen her, but just from the avatar, she a little stunner. She a fly, light skinned little. You know what I'm saying? Thing, and you know she plays on the up. You know what I'm saying? And so black women who ain't got their stuff together like her can't compare to her.
And that's the power of male choice, because eventually all the niggas you want to fuck don't want to fuck you, and you're gonna have to fix that. Right. And you can be mad and you can do all the things that you've been doing, but you won't address that problem until you address that problem.
So let me click it at that. So let me click it at that. So here we have it, because this is the contradictory of all that stuff that I'm saying. Here we have it. Shout out to Black Sheep Beauty. Wait, hold on. Whoa, what's this? A black woman with content that's with her husband, supporting her children. Family vlog of a stay-at-home mom that literally has content of her, and dominantly, majority of the time, her husband is in her videos. Whoa! I would rather take that in the manosphere. A woman that supports her man That's what the Manosphere needs. We need that. What the fuck? I'm just saying. The woman got time on the battlefield with her children, at home, cooking, cleaning, supporting her man. I saw when her man was laying down damn tile. You know where she was at? Not lording over him. She was right there helping him, grabbing tools, supporting him. Hell, she was even down there on the floor with him, following his direction. So, why ain't I seeing this in the Manosphere? I don't see this in the Manosphere. Shout out to the sister. Sister, don't mind me showing your video. Let me just show her video. Whoa, is that a woman down there with her man? See, this should have been Manosphere content. This right here. A woman down there with her man, doggone, doing goddamn the floor. There's the man right there. There's his wife. That's Manosphere. That's Manosphere.
Well, you know why that won't happen?
Right. So hold on. We're not gonna see, but
no, I agree with you though. That's the look right there.
So I want to know what I need that. I need that. I want that. I want that type of lieutenant in my damn army.
That requires guys to get over that hatred and their ego against some of these women, because you will have dudes who will go on her channel, call her name, disrespect her for just being a woman. We have that a lot here. I mean, hell, let's take Nicole Michelle, and whatever you think of Nicole Michelle, at least she had a message to try to help the black women, try to prepare them to be wise. She got on Obsidian, made a particular comment against Obsidian, and a lot of these guys turned against her, called her all kinds of names, saying she ugly and all kinds of stuff. So you want those type of women to come? We got to curtail some of these women hating dudes in the Manosphere. And we need to protect that particular woman. That's what we need to be doing. Because if we're not willing to do that, and we just let any random dude come up here and be shitting on those type of women just because they're a woman, you're not gonna get that. You're not gonna get these women to be up to be in the Manosphere and just be supportive if we're not gonna protect them. That's just the way it is.
I would kind of look at it slightly different. They won't need to be protected unless they're like out of pocket. Because here's the thing. Most of what I see as far as like men and women going at each other, I mean, there's some petty shit that's way out of bounds. But like as far as like the male female gender shit, it tends to be like men and women just start arguing, and the guy will get shut down more than the woman will get shut down for the most part. And what I would imagine is that if you get a woman who actually is just decent and she's not coming off as crazy and aggressive and disrespectful, most guys are going to match the energy. Because one, if she's cute enough, dudes are going to try to little game on her anyway. And then two, if she's not giving you crazy energy, there's not a lot of reason to come at her throat.
Well, and that too. We gotta stop dudes who trying to hit on her too.
Well, you can't stop that. No, don't stop that. Just let her deal with it. No, you can't stop it, bro. How you gonna stop a dude from shooting his shot? You gonna put a jersey on and block him every time?
Oh, hey, if he's going to be in the DM doing it, that's different. But when you're doing it publicly,
that's a problem. Listen, boys will be boys, bro.
No.
When I see, here's the thing.
David, you got to understand something. Yes, I understand boys gonna be boys, but when you talking about trying to get the women to support your message, you can't have that mentality. Boys gonna be boys. You got to shut that shit down.
Well, I'll meet you halfway. I'll meet you halfway and say that it's going to be like the show, the panel, what do you call it? The host of the show. That's kind of his job to keep conversations from going too far left field. But I mean, in general, come on, if you got an attractive woman, if you got a 6 up there on the panel saying the right things, some guy's going to be like, hey, you're kind of cute. You know what I mean? Like sooner or later, it is going to work, bro. Like just let it flow with the show. She's going to shut him down.
But most women have a condescending feeling about men. They really up here to disrespect the men.
Book for Moses.
Right.
So when I hang on. So David, so when I see us as men, we can cut at each other and go at each other. But when I see that the same, mind you, we're in the manosphere. When I see men running interference for when other men are going at the female content creators, I smell bitch. I smell bitch in the mist. But I'm like, if they're supposed to be in this space with the wolves, why are you doggone jumping in? That ain't your bitch. That ain't your woman. You amongst the brotherhood. When I doggone pull off my glove and slap you, why is thou brother Cain stepping in the midst of our duel? So what do you have over him? You see, last time I checked, in the era of the jungle I come from, most men have been killed or put in prison because of a fucking woman. And now I'm watching most men running goddamn bussy interference for a goddamn woman. So when I see that going on, I said that better be your bitch that you want to put it all on the line for. Because ain't no fucking, I can give a shit if you speaking my message. You're a soldier on the battlefield. You welcome. See, that's a reason why on the battlefield we don't like to have women on the front line, because she doesn't take precedence over the mission. But I'm watching and I'm counting that I'm seeing a lot of people trying to take precedence over the mission. And we're not going to pretend like that ain't happening. But so long as they look hot and they're calling out, saying what men want to hear, then I'll be like, then you're compromising the mission. That means you simp struck, because you care more about her looking cute and saying it rather than actually a man who said it. That means y'all didn't give a fuck. Y'all didn't give a fuck for the truth.
Well, those men got to be called to task. Those men got to be called out on that. Like, what are you doing?
And not only that, that's how I kind of jumped on the panel by saying that I really don't care for the caping.
Take them out back and put them down. But when I feel you compromised, then we just need to put you down.
Don't get the stream clip.
We can't use you. If you lucky you don't have it my way, how I came up through the service. But I feel you compromised, we just take you out back and just put you down.
And look, and bro, speak. That's why I kind of got a little skittish about what you were saying. The phrasing kind of triggered me. We must protect the women. Even right, she's on our team and she's waving our flag and she's carrying our message, but she's a rifleman too. Like, I'm not just gonna jump on the grenade just because it's her. Like, I expect her to hold her own too. You know what I mean? Like, she's got to be on the front line doing her thing. If you really want to be in that space, like, I'm not gonna drag you up here, but if you want to come and play, this is how we play.
But see,
let me clear it up.
Go say that, and then I gotta get it to books for Moses. Go ahead.
Okay, let me clear it up. Okay, yeah, she should be able to hold her own, but when it go too far, where you just disparaging this chick for no reason, and you got a guy who's just going after her just because she a woman, that's when you got to be like, hey, hold up, bro. You taking it too far. Like, if you want to disagree with it, fine, okay. But when you start disparaging her, calling out a name when she ain't doing nothing, then yes, that's when I say you need to protect her and be like, hey, bro, you need to back off. Now, if she being disrespectful and he want to call it out, that's fine. I don't have no problem with that, But when there's limits to what we're supposed to allow, and we have to support them and protect them when dudes go too far. That's what I'm trying to get to.
Let's look at it like this. Just, equality for everybody. There are rules of decorum. And if the rules of decorum get broken, that should be addressed, period.
Right. Yeah. I agree with you. And I agree with you the fact that, yeah, some dudes, if the woman is getting challenged, here they come with the cape. I've seen that too. And that's a problem on the other end. We don't know how to balance how to treat the women. But yeah, let's hear from Mr. Moses.
Oh, what's up, fellas? I was looking at the title of the show, and it was saying how women are teaching men in the manosphere, and I wouldn't say that's a big problem, but as a man, you want to get your tips and your cues from another man. Now, I'm not going to say that a woman couldn't lay towel better than a man. Yeah, you got some female construction workers that know construction better than a man, but as a man, you always kind of want to get your tips and your cues from another man. I don't know which one of y'all I was watching, but one of these guys said that, hey, man, I used to see an old guy hold the door open for a woman, and he used to like kind of check her out. And it's kind of like you kind of always want to, I don't know, have that manly spirit about you. And if you learn it from a woman, most men would kind of consider that feminine. But I don't know what you guys are talking about, and I don't want to just jump in and saying some crazy stuff.
So what we just had last night, we had last night, but I look at it and let me read this real quick. Please y'all donate. We do appreciate donations. They're going to be getting filtered towards the BBN Balance Network. We're also going to be doing movie reviews. I think I'm going to be doing a movie review later on tonight. In the real world, women do their part and contribute on the regular. Women may or may not put down tile, but women do similar contribute in other ways. I agree. And what about happening is that pretty much there was a debate, and we were like going on to which one has a more validity in the manosphere, a gay man being in the manosphere or a woman being in the manosphere. My point, looking at it, that gay man will still be a black man at the end of the day. It's not going to change. What the fuck he do in his bedroom, that's him. But he's still a black man. When he gets shot, they're going to put down a black man got shot. That's going to come up. You can't take from that he's not a black man. But also when I look at it, when I was being told that we want women to teach in the space, then I started to look, okay, don't we already have enough of that problem in the community as it is? You understand what I'm saying, Books of Moses? Like, we don't have black mentorship like that. Whether y'all know it, a lot of people around, like the gays have always been here. They've always been here. I'm not oblivious to that. I'm just not. You're stupid as fuck if you don't think that they're not. They just popped up just 2020. They've always been here. They're just now more open about their shit. The women, I'm not oblivious to that. One of the biggest issues that men have been having this day is that literally men have been losing leadership positions every fucking day. Every day we've been losing.
Hold on, BMT. You said that a gay man would have more validity than a woman in the manosphere. But don't you think that a woman can be more manly than a homosexual male? Like, I'm sorry, right?
No. You're gonna say, okay, you asked, can a woman be more manly than the gay man? I had those up. He on.
Can you mute D Durant?
Oh. Yeah, I did. So a lot of, and this is the thing about it. What a man does behind closed doors, that's his fucking business. I gotta tell you, some of the most stone cold killers and people that have been running blocks and
are homosexual. You ain't lying.
Running businesses and stuff. And I'm not trying to. I just got. Yeah. Okay. I know a few people. If you were to doggone say anything about their lifestyle, they would cap you. Right. You wouldn't even blink about it. They would dare you to say something. Going to the prison, some of them are running blocks. And they dig. And I mean, shit, we can say it what we want, but we out here in the free world. But nevertheless, that man's still gonna be a black man. And I gotta be honest, that man gonna still be a black man. Now the women running the space, granted, y'all had it where one of the leaders literally said, "What's wrong with a queer man running the space?" Now I already had issues about that before, but I said, you know what? He's still gonna be a black man. He's gonna still be a black man.
Bro, come on. We gotta just have this out. Jesus Christ. No, shoot the chopper down. We're gonna fight it out. We shoot the chopper down. We're gonna fight this out right now. What exactly is the role of homosexuality in the manosphere? Explain that shit to me, please.
Why do you bring? Okay, so you bring a homosexuality?
No, you're talking about a gay man. No. He's also because he's not just black. You're not just black. Answer the question. What role does homosexuality play in the manosphere?
I would say that as long as he's not pushing homosexual ideas in trying to push it out on the manosphere, I don't have a problem with him being gay. I mean, like you said, whatever he do in the bedroom, that's his business.
I'll do a topic about, does a gay black man make him less of a black man? I'm gonna do that topic.
No, exactly. I'll do that. No, he's not less of a black man, but he's a different kind of man with a different set of goals and values.
Being a gay black man, somehow his validity in this black man space, that makes him less of a man. That's almost what you're pushing out.
I did not say that. I asked what was the role of homosexuality. The reason why that question is fucking pertinent. The reason why that question is pertinent is because 90% of the content from Manosphere creators, male and female, is revolving around the male-female dynamic. Homosexuality plays little to no role in that shit. So like seriously, what outside of you being gay and you having issues that may be common with men because you're a man, what does homosexuality specifically have to do with anything that gets discussed in the manosphere? This is a puzzle piece that don't fit.
Right.
Let's go ahead and look. Let's go ahead and look. Let's go ahead and crap at this. So y'all done made this space about fucking always talking about fucking women. Y'all made this space, David. Y'all type of guys made this space always talking about fucking bitches. I mean, whatever kind of petty shit y'all got going on with that bitch out there in the street, that's y'all fucking problem. I'm over here talking about money, politics, and getting and doggone moving up the ladder in life to help younger brothers and help them get their money, help them get their doggone equal opportunities in doggone the workspace and all that shit. I don't give a fuck what that man is doing in the fucking bedroom. Because when that man get his shit, what he do behind the bedroom, whoever the fuck he feel like doing, that's his fucking prerogative.
That is not the issue.
My goal here, that the manosphere, the black manosphere was here for, was helping men. Oh, no, I listen to you. Okay. But I'm telling you, for the guy who's been here longer than you, that we were here helping brothers get put on the shit. Now, I didn't see no woman talk about no fucking black men in homeless shelters in this bitch. But you know who's talking about that? I was talking about that. So where the fuck are these women talking about black men out there in the street that aren't getting a fair shake at jobs?
This is a progressive space,
bro.
They not talking about nothing underclass. They talking about, you know what I'm saying, the top of the top. Like, this is, you know what I'm saying. That's why everybody speaks like they got it going on like that.
Oh, like, you see, you caught that error. You see. I'm looking at all black men that are getting fucked over, but y'all worrying about these men who can't get access to bitches. Y'all looking, so which one you think is taking more precedence over the goddamn mission of the manosphere right now?
That was not the issue.
Oh, but you just said about men and women issues.
No, that was not the issue. The issue was a woman is more, what would you say? A woman has more role in this space than a gay man. And you said a gay man has more place in here. And I'm like, well, what does homosexuality have to do with it? The fact that he's a man and he needs to learn about how to survive in the business world and he can gain knowledge from whatever Manosphere creator, that's fine. I got nothing to say about that, right? But if we're talking about most of the content, which is male-female issues, his perspective gets thrown out the window on GP. Like, dude, you got no place in this. You got no dog in this fight.
So okay, so tell me. So hold on. So let's look at that. Name the content creators name your content creators and that literally what are they talking about that are building up black men?
Well, most of the content is related to male female stuff, so it's teaching men to be wary of the shit that women are up to.
Answer my question, David.
I said most of the content is teaching men to be wary of what women are up to and the pitfalls of avoiding the pitfalls involving dealing with women. So that's an angle of building men up. Yes.
So you saying?
And hold on. And part of that.
So you're saying this is predominantly a dating coach. Goddamn.
It's not predominantly dating coach. No, it's mostly male. It's about male perspectives.
When you're saying 90, that is predominantly. 90 is the predominant.
No, hold on, because when we're talking about the child support stuff, when we're talking about issues involving like family dynamics, this is stuff that's a little bit deeper than just who's fucking who.
So wait, so you're saying a man, if he's gay and he's a lawyer, his voice would be least effective versus a woman who's just a fucking girl that works at goddamn Cato's, but she's saying black men should be put on child support.
No, bro, his voice is effective as a lawyer.
Which one do you think we honestly talking?
His voice is effective as a lawyer. You're conflating shit, bro.
I love black men. They should be put on child support.
You're conflating things. If you have legal problems, get the lawyer. I don't care if he's gay or not. If he's a fucking shark, get the gay shark lawyer and get your ass out of a jam. But once we're back to the fucking dynamics of male, female, and the gender and the family politics shit, it's harder to listen to a gay perspective. Like, what the fuck?
That's what I was about to say.
I think what he's saying, Joe.
He's right on that.
Go ahead, Kev.
I think what he's saying, Joe, is that when we have conversations about male issues, a lot of that is going to revolve around the interaction between males and females. It just comes up. It's a discussion point, and he's saying, what does homosexuality contribute? Because the majority of male and female relationships are heterosexual. So the perspective, when it comes to those spaces and that conversation, what can a homosexual male contribute in those cases? As far as specifics in other black male issues about getting your paper, getting your money, investments, then yes, having a gay stockbroker come on the panel and talk to us about stocks is completely his homosexuality is irrelevant at that point. But if a gay stockbroker comes on and starts talking to me about relationships between how men should be running their households with their wives and the family, it becomes a bit more complicated. At that point, how does his perspective of being a gay man relate to that?
Y'all better stop listening to rap then, because the majority of y'all rappers are gay as fuck, and y'all still be listening to them. So I don't know why y'all still listening to rap. I don't know why y'all listening to
you got that one.
BMT.
I won that one. I
think
the modern rap don't be teaching me nothing anyway. Half these dudes in modern rap, Lil Yachty, they ain't saying shit in the first place.
That's why I'm not fighting that battle. I don't want to defend the rappers.
If you go back, well, no, I will, because if you go back to any rapper pre-1998, ain't worried about homosexual. They weren't homosexual, most of them.
Most of your singers were. I'm gonna just be for real, y'all. I saw a lot of
R&B singers is a little different though, but you said rap,
really.
The entertainment industry, period, bro. The entertainment industry.
I ain't seen that a damn man run up on Prince, and Prince was coming up there in women clothes, dancing and screaming, and women were throwing him draws and shit.
Yeah, but Prince is the exception to that rule.
Motherfucker wearing a whole blouse up there.
Prince wasn't pushing homosexuality like that.
Exactly.
He was
still
just
singing
a
about
weird
women.
guy.
He was a weird guy getting pussy, bro. Like, I don't know what to make of Prince. He was just a weirdo who was still like women.
I'm gonna say this. I see a lot of dudes who buy who still get chicks.
Look, that might have been Prince. Like, I don't know. Maybe he was, because he fucking looked like it. Like, he sure looked like it. If somebody told me they caught Prince in the men's room, I would not blink. I'd be like, finally, somebody proved it.
And I want to say that brother had a good point. I would rather listen to a heterosexual female than I would a gay male. I mean,
right.
Yeah, on
like I said, as long as he's not pushing his homosexuality agenda. And
now, if the conversation was about anal sex, then maybe okay.
Still no. I still want to hear from a chick who got bent over. I still want to hear about the woman's perspective on anal sex. Your perspective, sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. That's a cross you're gonna have to carry all by yourself.
No, we can't. No, that's okay. I'm good. I don't need to hear your.
What are we talking about?
So I'm already at peace now, knowing that women are now in the manosphere. I'm already at peace with that shit. I'm not going to keep calling it the manosphere. It's not really the manosphere. It's called the gender sphere. So it's definitely not no fucking manosphere now. It's lost that. It lost that name. Once you said manosphere, that means it was just men, doggone, talking. Now that you have fucking women here, the manosphere name is dead.
And that's the point, Joe, that this happens again and again in black male spaces. We have something, and then it gets taken over either by women or by white males or other groups glom onto it, and they end up rising to the top, and we end up getting pushed right back to the bottom again.
Clap it up to you, black.
Exactly.
You black man.
Exactly.
You didn't build.
Exactly. That's what my issue is. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what my issue is. It's like, this is supposed to be a space where brothers actually building up, excuse me, and uplifting each other. But now it turns into a space where dudes is talking about. Now we want to be talking about gay dudes. We want to be talking about gay people. We want to be talking about women coming into the space, and women are doing. Dudes are showing more support to the women than they showing support to the men. It's like, what are we doing? This is why we trying to make a change. We trying to make a change in what's going on. All of us know that in America we getting a bad deal. As black men, we getting a bad deal. When are we gonna change this shit? And we have the perfect opportunity right now. We have the perfect opportunity right now to change this shit, and we get caught up in bullshit.
This is called. Let me read the super chat. Shout out to Demetrius. Can you all draw the line with the other group? And thank you for that, for $2. Sardell says they are insecure BMP. These aren't men. Thank you for that. I've actually now for me, I actually do have people who are open. No, hold on. We do have people. I have people on my that are under BMT that are open LGBT members. I have people that are open. See, they don't bother me because they contribute towards me. But I understand those people are they are in the black community. But one thing I understand, and yes, this is now called the people sphere. This is no longer called the manosphere. This is the people sphere. Thank you for their update on the name of the people sphere. I will never call this the manosphere.
But hold on, BMT. Who said that insecure? When it comes to saying insecure, what is the first thing that most women want to do when they're dealing with a black man? The first thing women want to do when they're dealing with a black man, you gay. This is the first thing that women do. You could be a straight guy, and a chick is going to tell you straight to your face, you gay. This is what they do, you gay. So it's like, what are they saying? Insecure? Of course we should be insecure, because this is what they do. When it comes to us, they always want to shit on us. They always want to shit on us. When we standing as a man, the first thing they want to do is tell us, yo, you gay. You gay. Come on, what are you talking about?
And this is what I mean about on the panels. Look, when they get on the panels and talk like that, you should be able to say, bitch, shut the fuck up, and no other man should get involved.
Right.
Well, no, David, then I need you to go over to some of these men panels and go tell those females, bitch, shut the fuck up, and any man that interfere with you, you need to go start calling them out.
When it happens, that's how it goes.
No, David. I need to go over to those channels that if a dude runs interference and you call, I want you to jump on the shout out to J.I. J.I. was talking all kind of shit on a female panel about a woman. People were trying to run interference on J.I. I was like, oh, go, J.I., go, J.I., go.
I love J.I.
They banished him into the nether realm. I said, damn. And he's
listen, bro, I've been banned from channels before. I don't even count anymore, so it's all good. If you're really wrong, I can't hold my tongue that much.
I thought the Manosphere. I thought it was the Manosphere. So race and orientation doesn't matter, but women are allowed. Yes, the Manosphere.
Well,
so originally, let me help you out with that. There are actually 3 types of Manospheres. There is the Manosphere, which was generated by the white community. Then after that, it divided out to being the Black Manosphere and the Negro Manosphere. The Negro Manosphere, yes. There's 3. I'm gonna help y'all out. This is how long I've been here. The Negro Manosphere is run by O'Shea. The Black Manosphere is run by Angry Man. However, it is a Manosphere hub, but as far as a black voice, when we talk about black male issues, you'll more particularly see a lot of the men come to the Black and Negro Manosphere spaces and hubs where we preside. Now, you can't always go to the MGTOW Manosphere hub, but for a lot of those predominant channels, I don't see white women teaching Manosphere content for white men.
Right.
Well, you'll never see a white woman go up there and teach white men about being men. They would get laughed the fuck out of that space. But in the Negro sphere of Black YouTube, we so badly need our message pushed. We need the women to teach us.
But you also won't see in the Womanosphere or the female in their spheres, you won't see a man come up in there and teach them anything either.
Yeah.
Well, they're only, out of all the male Manosphere, like white guys I could think of, I can only think of maybe 2 women that are like respected as far as on the white side of things, and they don't really like teach men per se. Like the way you're describing how black women operate towards black men in the Manosphere is not what I see on the white side. So you got like the Honey Badger. So it's really more than there's like a little camp of women. It was like the Honey Badger crew, and it's with what's her name? Girl Rights Karen Strawn. She was kind of big a few years ago, but I don't know how much she's up to lately. But she's like on almost the academic side of how and why feminism does, like, it's just crazy. So she can give you an academic approach to the ins and outs of the damage of feminism and how like modern society has sort of bent itself to like not only feminist laws but just the feminist ideology in a lot of ways. And then you get other women like I think Jennifer Molesky is her name, and right, and she's like in a I don't know how old she is. It's probably like mid-30s or a little older, but she kind of just talks a little bit about like the softer side of shit from a woman's perspective, like you know, she's hit the wall, like, oh my God, what it's like to hit the wall. Like she's kind of talking about it from a different angle, but she's talking more to women, I think. She's got like a male audience, of course, but like I think she's kind of trying to talk to women more. And that's what I was trying to say in the first place to address the whole issue. Like, look, the women are going to pop up sooner or later. That's just how it's going to work. what you want to do is highlight the women who not try to teach the men, because I don't really recommend men being taught by women generally, but you want to highlight the women who can actually push the message to other women. That's the main value I see from women in this space. If you're going to have a woman around this space.
Go ahead, Moses.
And if we're gonna be 100% honest, I feel like a black woman has more input than a white woman. You know, white women were never respected in their community, and as we all know, a black woman opinion does matter. So if you're saying that black women have more influence over the black manosphere than white women have over the white manosphere, because the white woman was never respected in America, and I don't think they ever will be like a black woman is.
That's a fair angle, though. That's a fair angle.
Let me show you this.
Well, but at the
The
same
white
time,
woman showed up today from white Jesus and said, "Praise be the black man," and that black men should be taken off of child support. We done. Y'all niggas.
And you beat me to it, Joe. I was just about to say that. I was just
over there like it was goddamn butter biscuit season, and y'all would praise that bitch, and y'all would doggone throw y'all goddamn stimulus checks towards that motherfucker. I know if a white Lord, please, oh my God, Disney Marvel, if you hear me, please send a white bitch to goddamn Thanos this motherfucker. So if she show, y'all better pray a white woman don't find out about this space how much y'all love that damn girl, because when she
I'm telling you,
she is going to game over, checkmate David Johnson, make it rain. God forbid she has a titties and a booty. Y'all niggas will be right back on that slave ship.
She gonna look like the Kardashian.
If she's thick,
yep.
Look, if she look like a Kardashian, it's over. They're gonna be like, look, we can all get a Kim. That's it. Once you convince men that we can all get our own Kim Kardashian, oh, it's gonna be a problem.
Yep.
Y'all ain't gonna book against that.
I wish it.
She gonna be the. I ain't gonna be like, hey, it was good while it lasted.
Yep. When I'm telling you, when Courtney shows up, she's gonna be like Sauron, and she's gonna be the one ring to unite them all, and she's gonna take over the whole Manosphere is gonna be the Courtney spear.
Y'all better pray to God a Kardashian don't find out about the Manosphere, boy. Y'all are fuck, boy. Ain't nobody beating that bitch. And I'm telling y'all right now, trust and believe. Just like white girls found out from black girls about OnlyFans, they ran that bitch. Trust and believe. Don't worry.
Whoa! Run that tape back. You said that black girls learn from OnlyFans from Caucasian females.
No. He said the other way around. White women, black women, and Latinas were all over OnlyFans, and then white women. Brenda came along and said, "Oh my gosh, I can totally make money off this." And now they ran with it. Now you don't even see black women in those spaces.
I'm sorry, but the white girls. You want to know how we can prove that? When City Girls made the motherfucking anthem called "Jobs," and literally it was like the OnlyFans anthem. White girls ran over there. Oh my gosh, y'all like shit. You couldn't tell them shit.
And then that one white girl. The thing is that white girls been doing that because basically OnlyFans is like basically the webcams. Back in the day when they had webcams and girls was doing their webcam thing, that's all OnlyFans is. OnlyFans is a new age webcam.
Yeah, it's just a new version of it.
OnlyFans was there for a while. OnlyFans was there for a while, and a lot of black women, a lot of people of color were using it. And to be honest, it was a sort of quasi new age sex trafficking type thing where people that were in that line of business, strippers and so forth, could go direct to people and make bank sitting in the safety of their own home. And then white girls came along, and now you got college age. And I mean, it was nothing for like 4 years. And then now, I mean, recently you had with that one white girl, she didn't even have a video up yet. She just opened one and broke the damn internet.
Like I said, definitely when the pandemic hit, that's when OnlyFans blew up. Because you had even before OnlyFans, you had MiniVids and all the webcam and all that stuff. But once that pandemic hit, OnlyFans really blew up, and now it's like everybody and their grandma's on OnlyFans.
Yeah, because all of a sudden women realize that men will look at anything. And even if you even if you didn't have what you thought was a banging body, there's gonna be somebody out there who's gonna be fiending for it,
right?
Clapping their hands together like that's the style I like.
They could do anything. I mean, I remember there was this was a mini vid. They had a chick literally chewing pasta and spitting it out, and she was offering $8 to look at that video.
Well, what about the girl that took the YouTube girl that bath and was selling bath water? Y'all remember that?
Yeah, on Instagram, yeah, did that too.
I'm going to find all. I'm tonight.
They had to kick off
all the IG bitches I can find, and I'm going to tell them to come to the Manosphere and start teaching black men. And I'm going to. I promise you, game over. I'm going to help. I'm going to help.
That's not going to work. That's not going to work anyway. You can't.
You don't think they won't come?
No, they'll come and they'll try to grift, but see, you can't sell this. It's hard to sell. It's hard to sell this message if you're not a believer. That's the problem with this whole thing, because you're going to get a lot of pushback. And listen, it's going to take a certain type of woman. That's why the women on the right are kind of in the minority anyway. It takes a certain type of woman to even think about this type of shit, let alone to make an identity out of it and take all the slings and arrows to be public and try to sell the shit. So you can try to bring like the stripper coalition from Twitch over to YouTube, but I don't know. Good luck.
I don't think it's gonna be that hard, Hood. I don't. I really.
All they gotta do is clean it up. Look what they did that Kim chick. Look what that white boy did to Kim chick.
Have you seen what they do on IG?
Killing the man right now.
Yeah, you gotta get. I mean, bro. I was there when the strict of men failed. When the Kardashians came along.
No, what I'm saying is you're talking about just having them there. Yeah, they're going to get eyeballs and dudes are going to give them money. Like the simp dollars are always going to flow. That's not what I mean. Will they become like male relationship gurus?
Yes, they will.
Will they become a pillar in the black man?
Jessica X is getting to that point.
That's a good question.
Literally, if you must be haven't seen. Why?
No. Hold on. See, but you called it right there. Hold on. He just said it right there. Jessica X is getting to that point. Jessica X has never came up, and this is what I mean about the Twitch streamers. They are selling the promise of sex. Women who are in that field, that's a hard mental switch to sell this thing.
Hold on. David. Jessica X said she's never gonna come up.
Right. She's not actually selling the promise of sex. She's just got an image. I don't even think she's got bikini shots or anything like that.
Hold on. You wait, stop. Let's not be disingenuous because we're not gonna pretend that majority of her videos don't involve her showing her racks.
No, her images.
No,
that's an image.
No.
Yeah, compared to what you're talking about on the OnlyFans and the girls who stream on Twitch when they sit out there with the fucking bikinis on and pretend to play video games. Like now you want these girls to actually talk about shit as if they have a knowledge base. Oh, come on.
Because men will believe them because they're sexy. They will look at those titties and they'll look at that ass and they'll say, if she's telling me how I can get a girl like her, she must know. Because I can't do it.
The Jess X is a different situation because she's never cammed up. Those pictures that you see, you don't even know. That could be Jess X could be a fat European woman.
She could be white for all we know.
They going by her talking point. They going by her talking point.
You know? Okay,
so by what she's saying.
So let me show you. So let me just show you how bad the state that is, and I'm gonna just have to really fuck y'all up on that one. So once women find out, because see, having to show, I'm gonna show y'all how a lot of prostitutes think. If a prostitute can talk you out of your money without even having to cam up or have to even show up, then that's a fucking win. So if they find out this girl just has a cute voice and she is literally just saying what men want to hear and she's getting paid, then fuck. I could be sitting in my hair bully scallywag and wearing sweatpants, and I just gotta say what y'all gotta say, watch y'all videos for a week, and just respond it right back to y'all. Y'all gonna be all on my goddamn coochie. Because honestly, I just gotta show y'all some videos of, and I've seen the girls do the doggone, it's fake Instagrams, fake doggone stuff. Listen, women are a beauty to behold when they want to doggone talk that talk. Like if you need go get information from a dude, you send in a woman. You send a woman to go get information. You don't send a dude, you send a woman. And so if women know I don't have to show, which that's fair, then go ahead. Then I mean shit. For all I know, Jessica could be living right down the street from me. She could be my next door neighbor. Just know her, hello, how you doing? You guys are so amazing. And I would, hey Miss Janet, hey, how you doing? Well, shit.
Okay, so look. Now you have to do the next logical step. So, what is the difference? What makes her, if she's not selling that image, what makes her popular? It's more of a content angle, and it's more of a character type.
Exactly.
Let me show y'all. Let me look at the teaching. Right. Let me look at the teaching. Okay, so let's go ahead. Shout out to the woman breakdown. Can y'all hear me? Just want to make sure. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
So we're gonna just look at all. We're gonna go ahead and look at all the content from the women that are in the space now. Okay. And hang on. Let me go ahead. So this is all on gender talking points.
Well, I was gonna say, who that video you just clicked on? She was sexy as hell. That chocolate
that was Sister George. Sister George. Now, we know a lot of men like to go over there to argue with Sister George in Concrete Road. They like to argue with them. Okay, so a lot of these are gender talking or gender spun content. Okay, let's go over to the next one.
And also came up for men porn stars too.
Now the next one is Jessica. Let's look at her content. She has it where she talks about her biggest talks are going to be on talking about gender. Her biggest talks are on gender, high value. I'm a high value woman, but still can't find a man. They're going to be talking about gender. Shout out to Jessica for doing that one. Oh, well, that's a cute picture of her and her cleavage. And
look at them boobies, dog. Come on, man. That shirt can barely fit on her. You really think we, man?
So
I'm gonna just be quiet.
Moses, no. Like David said, she's not doing anything trying to be sexual. So let's go over to I think this one.
Okay.
Are you blind? Do you not see them big old vaginas hanging off her chest? I'm sorry,
bro. We're comparing to OnlyFans. Remember?
No, hold on now.
That was the competition, was it not? OnlyFans and all that stuff.
He just brought up OnlyFans because they'll go even further. They'll go even further because you'll be able to watch her video and then go to her OnlyFans to get the After Dark version.
This is what I mean. All you're gonna get is that tank top, bro. If that drives you crazy, you need help.
Now, hold on. No, well,
yeah.
Now,
I guess I need help because I'm already subscribing to her channel right now.
Now,
give us some money too while you're at it. Give us some money, bro.
Yeah, that's why we done.
I just became a Patreon member.
And you see what I mean about holding the fucking line? This is why I don't throw this shit at the girls, bro. This is why I don't really have smoke about the women, because women gonna do this shit no matter what. A woman is always gonna flaunt her goods. The problem is you need to control your fucking vision. Come on, man. We having a male hold the line conversation, and you ready to start throwing dollars out the window, bro? Come on. Wait till the argument's over.
You about to back to the line.
I am happy we have women. Shit. I'm happy.
Yeah.
I am all for it. I'm all for it.
But I totally agree with her, and a lot of times I don't be disagreeing with a lot of shit he be saying. But he's absolutely right with this shit. Like, dudes is getting caught up off of visuals. And because she sounds like and you know what a lot of people that come from America, we like the way Europeans sound. We hear that European accent is like a turn on. That British voice is like a turn on.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're getting that voice, and then you seen an avatar with a light skinned chick, and she's showing you every picture that she shows is a picture with that torso with it is that upper torso with the titties pointing out. Dudes get caught up with that.
And light skin? Oh, it was already over.
Yeah,
dude. You know all the free images you have in your phone right now.
right
what
now
kills
she
me.
got proposals.
Bro, you can look at titties all day if that's really how you felt about it. Like, bro, those are just titties.
I know.
That's all they are,
Hey,
man. They're just
it's not just,
titties.
but
I
it's
know.
not just the
You a
titties. It's the
man.
voice.
Oh
It's
my
the
God.
voice too. I
Bro,
know.
do we
Hey,
do we
David,
need to have an
I'm with
intervention?
David,
you. I'm
sorry,
really with
David,
you.
The brother
David,
right.
everybody,
David, you're full of shit today. Now listen,
David, everybody's not as enlightened as you, though. I mean, you got talking. We're talking about the masses of dudes
Kendra
that
D, this is
the
Kendra D.
manosphere. They're gonna be weak.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I love titties too, but goddamn, I'm not gonna die for them.
Well, you know a lot of these guys are sex deprived. We all know that.
Nah, conservative. That's what it be though. A lot of these dudes hear that voice and they see the little light skin profile in the picture, and this is what this goes to show you how simple some dudes' minds is. And this is what the problem is when it comes to men.
That's y'all.
No,
simple.
BMT, we can't do that. We can't do that. We can't say it's y'all. I'm not trying to shit on nobody. I'm not.
I am.
This is how simple a lot of dudes' minds is. Something just that basic. This is why a lot of dudes have problems when it comes to women. Or women can put on the act. Women can put on the act and they get caught up.
You got to think about the masses, not just the people. Like sure, we can laugh about it or we can talk about it, and we can say I ain't worried about no titties. But the majority of the people that support these spaces and these channels, you know, the audiences, the viewers, a lot of dudes are they're gonna gravitate towards that. They're gonna see titties and be like, yeah.
Yeah, because the average guy is not getting that type of woman.
Like I said,
well, look, the titties don't matter. The only thing that matters is what the titties are talking about.
Hey. Okay, but just make sure y'all
That's a great quote. The only thing that matters is what
David.
Talking about. That's a good quote, bro.
Don't call it the manosphere. Just don't call it the manosphere. Not the manosphere. Don't call it the manosphere. You lost.
No, but these are the dudes that's here. Okay. The space could have been started by but BMT, the space could have been started by some real dudes. But like I'm saying, this is a space where we can't actually say we're gonna stop whoever we want to stop from coming to this space. This is still a public space. So we're gonna have dudes that simps. We're gonna have dudes that suckers like that. And they might overrun the space.
It's not a manosphere.
This is why when it comes to no, but I understand that. I understand, like I said, BMT, like I'm telling you, you might have some real dudes that want to be that's strong in the way they think, and they really start this space on being on some real shit. But it's a public space.
It's
not like we taking applications.
It's called the internet.
It's not like we taking applications. Yeah, it's not like we taking application when it comes to the manosphere. We ain't taking the application. Like you fill out this application.
Wait, Kane. See, that's a lie now. Y'all found out a dude was gay. Y'all say he's not part of the manosphere or he has nothing to do with the manosphere. Now you're saying, so but you can't say we're not taking applications. Dude said he was gay. That was a problem.
First of all, the manosphere,
like, was even he said he wasn't part of the manosphere.
To me, BMT, that dude was capping because he was saying that I'm not part of the manosphere, but he's saying certain people. He was saying certain people in the manosphere pulled him in here, and when y'all told him to name names, he refused to say names.
Yeah, he couldn't say no name. He couldn't say O'Shea pulled me in. He couldn't say Angry Man pulled me in, and he couldn't say nobody else.
Yeah,
which them three are really technically considered the manosphere, and then everybody else is just a supporter.
That's why he was a piece of shit.
When I said that last night, see, this is why I said y'all need to go listen to my debate last night, because literally I said, nah, we have three people that literally are like the doggone fucking goddamn the tribunal. There's a living tribunal. Y'all ever read comics of DC?
Yeah, Marvel.
And then you got the tribunal, and when the tribunal says you're in or you're out, people say no, that's not right. They can't say that. You got to understand, we're on an algorithm basis that literally they can make it. They can spin narratives and shit on you. They can probably critique stuff about you. They can literally say, "Hey, y'all, support them." One of the guys said, "Hey, BMT, come to my channel. I got you." I watched my supply go up because he opened the door for me. Another guy, Obsidian, said, BMT, let's talk and rap about some stuff. Let's have a gentleman's talk. more supplies came in. I sat down with Angry Man on another platform, and we talked on art about music, culture, and different other stuff. And we rapped about a few things. And I saw a few brothers from his camp came over. You understand what I'm saying? So I went to the
right. I got you. Right. You went to the head guys and got their okay. Right. Now see, so, right. I get you.
So when I said this, and I said, let's go about and pull up the Manosphere Bible book of who's written in the tablets. So we pull up the awards, but I feel like you would be somewhere in the awards up there. I didn't see no females. Now, we see it differently. There's a new list coming up and there's women there. So I was like, oh, there's women there. So it can't be the Manosphere if women are speaking. You can call it, or let's go call it the Womanosphere. But then I asked you the question, where are the men that can doggone avatar bend over there into the Womanosphere and start saying, I want to start teaching in your space and start conducting classes and content in your space? They're going to say, get the fuck out. They will tell you, get the fuck out.
That nigga said avatar bend in today's space. Hey, bro, classic.
And hold on, is there a female counterpart to what the Manosphere is? I mean, because it would seem to me like everything outside of the Manosphere is the female perspective.
I would say the divestment community, but I don't know. Maybe you brothers might disagree with that.
And even them, they like on some swirling thing. I don't even think that's a counterpart per se. No. Like this. Who's the Black Womanosphere? Because it's everything outside of the Black Manosphere is what I'm saying. So even the women that get tied into the Black Manosphere, whether we all individually agree with them, they tend to be women who are saying something different than what's being said outside of the Manosphere. And this is what I mean about what matters, what's being said. The message has
What is the Manosphere? What is the message of the Manosphere? What is really being said? Most of them is like they're tired of American women and want to go outside of Black women. So American women.
That's some of it. I don't know if it's
that's not really like the whole message of the Manosphere. That's a certain sector of the
that's a
okay. So I'm asking, what is the Manosphere? What is that? What are they trying to do? What is
broadest?
It's so broad at the point of it's so broad to the point of there is no message. And that is part of the problem.
Right. To me, the Manosphere exists in your own head. To me, the Manosphere is whatever the hell I say it is. I'm not going to BGS to check no damn list or check if I could be down or anything. I'll take this shit from them. You know what I'm saying?
I think even BGS has said that
I will take this shit from them. I'm my own leader, and men will follow me. I will battle them on anything. They be trying to keep motherfuckers out the Manosphere, and they be trying to like dictate who and what's going to be. I'm like, I'm not listening to them.
Well, that's a fact. Because look, on top of outside,
I don't play none of that stuff. Like I don't play none of that.
Outside of that list, right? The audience decides, bro. The audience really gets the final answer.
Right.
Exactly, and nobody didn't vote anything, but yet they all making like decisions like somebody listening to them. Ain't nobody care about, man. They could do their own little boys club or whatever they doing over there, like they've been doing it.
After you better remember that remember when Angry Man, Obsidian, and O'Shea had that meeting. They didn't do it with a Manosphere content creator. They went over to Ren's channel. And she's a B1 person.
There you go.
So if they're not even coming to a Manosphere approved person to have their meeting, they went over there to a person that they're against the Manosphere.
B1.
So how are we going to
go forward? They got
who's going to be in the Manosphere or not? If they're not even meeting.
They're not even managed. I'm trying to tell y'all, they are not even Manosphere. They're just running with it. When y'all all run with it, then they could, you know what I'm saying? Then it's something. But they don't even consider themselves. They doing their own things. Everybody's doing their own things. They don't even get along with each other. Is what I'm trying to tell everybody.
Aaron, I fuck with you, dog. Like, hey, that's what I be trying to tell y'all, motherfuckers. They done tried to kick me, ban me, block me, bring me back to the dead, Lazarus pit me. Nigga, y'all can't. They'll never get rid of me. I said,
you your own leader. You here? Can't nobody kick you out or tell you what to do. You here?
Like I said,
it's fun being a rebel, man.
Why y'all got the BB? I heard them say, "Why do y'all have the BBN network?" And I said, "Hold up." I have the BBN network so brothers and sisters can talk, so that we can have these discussions on topics that we should have as men and women. That's dumb. Wait, okay, so I'm dumb, but now y'all got teachers coming in that are teaching you. We're having discussions. So, granted, now, when I saw people praising sex dolls and shit, I said, so that's okay. But me talking with a woman on the panel, that was bad. I remember when I was told for me having a woman laying next to me and having a family, that's some simp sucker shit. I never forget that.
Yeah,
you should have rode on them, BET. Don't let them ever let them play you down or ride on them.
Yeah, that was some fucked up shit there.
I never put that sex doll shit on the Manosphere. I ain't gonna lie. I put that sex doll shit on the men going their own way. I never thought the Manosphere.
No, let me talk about the sex doll thing for a second. Let's talk about the sex doll thing for a second. Hold on, you gotta understand the power of trolling, bro. Use the sex doll as a fucking symbol just because the women are driven insane by this shit. Think about how fucked up a joke that is, that a man would rather put his little thing inside of a plastic doll than you.
Probably make that woman feel like dirt.
That's why I'm not for sex dolls, but I'm a joke about that shit so you cry.
David,
I mean,
some people were dead ass serious, David. They weren't playing.
Let them be serious. I don't care. Do what you want to do, bro. But it's about the power of symbolism.
No, David. They're not taking that symbolism. They are literally taking it as, this is what I want. This is what I need. I'd rather deal with a sex doll than deal with a woman. And I said, nigga, do y'all hear yourself? Like,
bro, I would rather have his voice in the circle than the LGBT rainbow voice. And you know why? Because in order for hold on. Let me tell you why. Because in order for that man to get to the point where sex dolls are his best option, I guarantee you he's got a lifetime of horror stories.
David, you do know that is LGBT, right?
Not the sex doll.
Yes,
No. That's another lane. If you want to go buy a boy doll for your boy fantasies, you're back over there again. David, I'm talking about a guy who's got a girl doll to replace a woman need. Like, no.
David.
I don't know why you even had to go in that direction, BMT. Why did you even go in that direction? As much as we joke about Yumi, as much as Yumi pops up in the chat, it's never been a gay thing. It's been about the doll being a replacement for women. Only women want to attack it as gay because it's a fucking threat to their power. That's why women want to call it gay, bro. No, let them be fucking pissed off about the doll.
You know, and the thing is, there's a group that I go to and listen to a lot. They're still talking about that sex doll even to this day, and that was been what, over a year ago, maybe.
Right.
And they still talking about that shit.
What the brother said, I got a bunch of horror stories, so I'd rather fuck an inanimate object than be played by a black female or any female. I would rather just say that brother jerk off. So when you get into the sex doll shit,
that's what the doll is doing, bro.
That's
what the doll is doing, literally, bro.
It's kind of weird.
It is weird. I don't recommend it, but it's funny enough to use as a troll. It's a great weapon to use against women in a conversation. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so in hearing David say all that, when I went there to go sit down and talk with people at a camp about this, they said no, that's part of the LGBT camp, because that's you literally absolving and actually rather being with an inanimate object. Actually, that's a type of sexuality where people get enjoyment out of a sexuality than a person.
So every woman with a dildo is gay.
David, when I'm talking,
every woman with a dildo is gay.
So literally, hang on.
That's the argument, bro. That's the argument. Call them all gay then.
So when we're hearing that men are saying that they literally have 3 to 4 times sex or 5 times sex with a doll, that is literally their triumphant becoming, and nobody is going to look at that person as a fucking normal person. We're going to be looking at that person weird as fuck.
It's not normal, no.
So but literally when people are saying that, I'm like, And then I have to go ask my friend, and I say, friend, you're a lesbian. You know of these people. Don't y'all have a conference room down the hall? Yeah. With those dudes with dolls? Yeah. At the LGBT conference community? Yeah, they come there. Their group is growing. So I'm like, So men are happily fucking dolls, and they are actually humanizing the doll into a sexual occupancy. And people say, well, that's better than being with a woman. And I'm like, okay, well, welcome, rainbow person. Welcome.
I ain't gonna lie, that kind of remind me of them people that like to dress up as animals. I think they call furries.
Oh, whoa!
It's like, I'm not trying to talk about nobody, but it's like whatever you into. But we don't really need to know that shit. Like, it's just, I don't know. Man.
Let them have that.
I mean, I know it's 2020, but I ain't caught up. I'm still thinking shit weird. I'm sorry.
And then hold on. Why don't we judge women the same way? Because women have been buying sex toys. Women have full-on sex parties, bro. You know the horrible things women do to each other at sex parties, and you gonna get mad at a dude for playing with Yumi. Leave Yumi alone, bro. Yumi ain't fucking with nobody.
But listen, bro, you can see two chicks kissing and be like, man, that shit is sick. But it's the opposite with men. We held to a certain level.
Thank you, Moses. We're not gonna pretend like, oh man, two girls walking up. I see my old lady and her friend meet up. Oh, how you doing, baby? Mwah, mwah. I don't ever meet up with no nigga. Mwah. We don't do none of that shit.
It's daps and pounds.
Yo, I wonder if he puts Yumi in the car so they can get in there.
So we're not gonna pretend like, oh well, we do that. No, we get different results. A girl can do a webcam show with her and a fucking goddamn dildo, and literally guys are not going to be like, well, fuck, she must be gay. Let a dude go ahead and say, y'all, I'm going to have sex with a sex doll. That dude's going to be in the goddamn, the rainbow.
It's not going to be called gay quite the same, though. That's not the same thing.
We're not going to
who cares if what he do?
Him jerking off, like it's
right. Like who cares?
Creepy.
That's uncommon.
Y'all killing me. Y'all killing me now these days.
Because it's not a real thing, man. What a man does with a damn grown ass doll, I mean, with a doll or whatever, it's an inanimate object. It doesn't matter.
And the doll is shaped like a fucking woman. Like you're acting like he's fucking a Ken doll here, all right? Yumi's a girl, bro.
Yumi's
a girl, bro.
It was the
Ken doll. He said it. It's still a woman's shape. It's they try and get these things as anatomically correct as possible, using the highest technology and silicone skin that mimics. I mean, shit that they put on burn victims. They're using to make their dolls with.
And this is all I'm saying.
That will automatically wet themselves up just like a woman. You can't tell me that it's gay shit.
And not only that, hold on. That's how insane women have driven men that we will stop working on flying cars and spaceships just to get Yumi at the right moisture level, okay? That's how much y'all been fucking with us, all right? Cut the shit.
We should be trying to get Mars. We're just trying to get Yumi.
Right, like God damn it, you realize what y'all doing to us?
We don't want Dave.
That man pulled Jay Shine out the building. He said, "I'm out."
This all I'm saying, fellas. You remember that Dave Chappelle joke? He said, "I sat on my hand and it got numb, and I gave myself a stranger." That may sound weird, but it's like, okay, nigga, you jack off. But when you say, "Well, I went up to the store and bought a $2,000 sex doll, and I'm putting the brakes on that bitches every night," it's kind of like, nigga, just use your hand. Like, nigga, I don't know because 2020 and I don't get it. But just
at some point, like Liz said, we stopped working on trying to make Bishop from Aliens, and we started trying to make Yumi from Ghost in the Shell. You see what I'm saying? But eventually, the AI is going to be added onto that component. I used to watch Star Trek, and I used to think about, when they go in that holodeck that can invent whatever scenario that they want in real life.
Bro, remember Lieutenant Commander Data? You know, notice they didn't make Data a woman. And then when they tried to flirt with the idea, what was it? 7 of 9.
Right.
Niggas are still jerking off to her.
Right.
Yep.
They put her in a tight skin outfit, a skin tight outfit, and they went to town. They loved her.
Y'all got it.
It's like you go up to the naked movie store, you buy you a naked movie, whatever. That's cool, but if you buy a sex doll, it's kind of like
y'all got it.
Bro, have you seen sex dolls? They're programming sex dolls where they can have whole conversations with you, do your grocery shopping on the internet, like Alexa. I mean, they handle all your business right now. So you like sex doll, pay my bill for Verizon. She's like, your bill is paid, master. Shall I suck?
Yep.
Right, and you got women talk about I can't be submissive. Oh God, y'all about to take a digital L.
yeah, y'all got this one. Y'all got this one. Y'all got this one.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I am curious about them, but not to that point.
I'm just saying. I think it's funny as shit. I think it's funny as hell, bro.
Y'all got this talk. Y'all
it's
got
like, bro, we won't sit up here and say that I'm gonna pay for some pussy. But if you see a street walk and you just trying to do, you might just give her $40 to get some top. But spending $2,000 for a sex doll, it's like, well, nigga, you ain't supposed to pay for it.
Bro, it's an investment.
Look.
It's an investment. Why buy milk when you can get the
Just let me say this. I would rather pay a prostitute than buy a sex doll. Am I wrong?
You still paying the same money when you can have one. It's like you can rent an Uber or you can buy a car.
Right. And not only that, but think about it. Think about the reality. Right. Think about the reality, though. Look. Because the laws are set up this way, prostitution is still relatively illegal. Buying a doll and owning your property is totally safe.
Not only that,
so, ladies, think about what you're forcing us into. Is all I'm saying, women.
They ain't forcing me in that. I'm sorry. I'm still gonna buy some hoes. I'm sorry.
So men, I heard that correctly. Men are so badly hurt that they are paying thousands of dollars.
No, Joe, that's wrong. It's not hurt. It's that we're finding anything. Technology is always invented to fill a hole or a niche that's needed. Necessity is the mother of invention, right? What he's saying is that women have to watch out because we don't have to deal with shit anymore because technology is filling that space. We're going to be at a point where do you know what Moore's law is? You ever heard of Moore's law? Moore's law is that technology increases exponentially where you start with 2 gigs and then in 6 years you end up with 4 gigs, but then in 4 years you end up with 16 gigs. It's mathematical. So right now we got Siri, and about 25 years you're not gonna be able to tell the difference between a real woman on the street and a sex doll walking down the street.
Well, we already see y'all getting caught by the T-formers, so y'all.
Whoa! Listen, BMT, hold on. Let's think about this for a second. I had to have a conversation with a couple of female friends because you notice women will befriend like transsexuals and try to treat them like a homegirl every now and then. And then I was talking to a chick one day, and I was like, "You realize the end goal is for them to replace you, right? Like you don't realize you letting the fucking fox in the hen house. That's ultimately what they're trying to do."
So
think about what the transsexual movement is trying to do.
Let me answer something in the chat, by the way. So, because people keep bringing up, I would rather have a prostitute. Again, it comes down to investment. The other thing is you don't have the moral conundrums that you have with a prostitute, because if the prostitute, you don't know who she's been with, how safe she's being, if she's being forced into it by sex traffickers. You don't have to worry about that with a sex doll. You know you're buying it from a reputable company. You're designing it to your own specifications. You know that. Now, when the
Yumi was not a slave. Yumi was never a slave.
This is not a used sex doll. This is brand new.
You know what? It would be a good scam. It would be a good one. If you program that sex doll to take credit information,
I ain't mad at the
and the person who sold it to you is getting that credit information to buy stuff, that would be a great scam. That would work.
Yo, y'all ain't shit.
No,
Y'all ain't shit.
no.
Y'all ain't shit. I'm telling y'all.
Yo,
Y'all ain't shit.
No, listen, this is going to be a job. This is going to be a job in the future. Look, think about it.
Yeah,
Think about it.
look, it's right. They're gonna be. It's right. They're gonna be helping the economy with
fellas,
factories.
hold on.
You don't have businesses and industry building them.
Take that prostitute pussy over sex doll punani any day. Give me a warm body.
Because it's not at that level yet, Joe.
Joe, you don't understand. Wait till the Robo Pimps start coming out, bro. I got all the sex dolls you want, bro. I'm be out here Robo pimping like a motherfucker.
I'm not saying I'm right for paying $40 for some pussy when I can go out and fuck up my whole career getting caught up with a prostitute, right? So is it the smart thing to get you a little jerk off machine? Yeah, but I'm a nigga. I like the real feeling. Robo
hoes don't tell, bro.
Take that risk if you want to. Catching
snitching is not in their programming. They are not programmed to tell.
And I ain't gonna worry about it getting pregnant, bro. See, Joe, the reason why you reject the idea right now, Joe, is because technology is not there yet.
I will not even entertain this one
well,
right now.
Because technology, right now, what's on the market?
Prostitute versus sex doll.
What's on the market right now is like 10 Disney.
Somebody should do a stream with that. Prostitute versus sex doll.
Hold on, fellas.
Just so that comedy, that'd be comedy gold.
Yeah, let me.
Are we really trying to give? Are we really trying to make an argument for sex dolls?
Yes.
No, listen. You gotta understand. Hold on. I'm like Tony Stark, bro. I'm a futurist.
Y'all gotta be trolling me. Y'all trolling me right now.
Yes, I am, but I'm not lying. I'm trolling you with the truth, nigga.
I'm sorry,
right now, y'all aren't interested right now because the best sex dolls are kind of like the Tin Lizzy, but in 20 years they're gonna be like Corvettes.
Listen, when you can buy a real life 7 of 9, think about it. A real life 7 of 9 with the little metal eye patch and everything.
When I walk in one day, Joe, I'm gonna walk into the party. I'm gonna walk into the family reunion. I'm gonna walk into the family reunion barbecue. They're gonna be like, "This is my wife," and people gonna be like, "Oh, where you meet her at?" And I'm gonna say Honda, and people ain't gonna get it.
Yo, look. Think about it. BMT, listen. Get your son in the programming right now, because whoever can come up with the best personality profile index, they're gonna be a billionaire. Get your son in the program again.
I got that brand new 7 series.
No. Kevin, where's your they're gonna be like, where's your wife from?